Alright then.
Who wants to remind everyone of what happened last time?
Looney Tunes bullshit.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a Looney Tunes skeleton and a game.
Thorgrim, you're the one who's highlighted, so I guess we're starting with you.
Okay. Do I am I required to move my 30 feet as per combat, or do I just move?
You can just move freely. The initiative's just up for me to keep track of whose turn it is.
Okay.
You can move freely. Go into the void.
I'm gonna look over here.
Phenomeno music.
You were the one that did music for this area last time.
Yeah, and then you got all pissy about my choices because you were worried about copyright strikes.
The music you choose for when we do the session doesn't show up on the video.
Alright, so what you doing, Thorgrim?
I'm checking for doors.
God damn it.
I mean, there's plenty of room. There's plenty of rooms for you to browse and whatnot. You do hear what sounds like clattering of bones coming from just up the hall and to the left, though.
Oh, okay. So right here-ish then?
No, more. Yeah.
Oh, like around.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm rather nervously around the corner.
Okay. You see what looks to be Patterson's body in a heap on the ground, as well as a very large pile of bones that seems to be getting more added to it very frequently.
How many are in here?
So there's a separate pile of bones next to Patterson?
Yes, that seems to be added in, and you hear Jubilee shouting from just up ahead.
How many are in here?
What? How many of what?
You walk in and you see Jubilee just with like a magician trick pulling out bones after bones from a mouse hole.
Fuck.
The dang
Well,
rat that took my mace, but went in here and then left with Patterson's head, but didn't bring my mace back out.
Thorgrim is going to peek into the mouse hole.
You see a trail of bones leading into the mouse hole, blocking your current view.
Ah, son of a... I have an idea. You guys can spare 10 minutes?
I mean, not like we're going anywhere.
Thorgrim is going to go over here and is going to sit down, and he's going to begin ritual casting Speak with Animals using his Spirit Seeker ability.
Okay. So, Jubilee, you see Thorgrim sit down, enter a meditative state that you're used to seeing him enter. However, instead of falling asleep this time, you see him glow a faint green as after 10 minutes the spell takes effect.
And I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to walk back to the hole. And I'm going to go, and I'm going to speak. Just say, "Hey, mouse. You in there?"
You don't hear anything for a minute, before you eventually hear, "Ain't never been called a mouse before."
What?
Rocky.
Well, I ain't never seen anyone quite like you before. Are you a mouse or a rat?
You ain't seen me. I'm behind this wall.
Why don't you come out from behind the wall then?
No,
Why not?
because if I can't see you, you can't see me. Therefore, I am hidden.
Well, unfortunately, you got something of mine. Well, something of my friends that we'd very much like back.
I didn't take nothing.
That doesn't sound like what my friend said. Sounds like you took her mace.
The person who took her mace is already scuttling about the rest of the castle.
you have any idea where that person went?
Somewhere in the castle, I would assume.
You know, but do you ever know do you know of a direction?
Mate, I ain't left this mouse hole in like 3 months.
Not insight check the rat.
Yes, you can insight check the rat.
Things in D&D I never thought I'd ever say.
It's better than can I insight check the plant?
You think whatever this is telling the truth because, well, he doesn't sound like he's lying to you. The only thing I know is he had that weird head on him whenever he scuttled out here the last time.
Ah. Now that's... I know that head, so I'm gonna go find the one who has it, so...
Hey, can you keep getting these bones out of here?
I'll try.
I'd really appreciate it, mate.
I'll try and, heave some bones out, see if I can't free the rat of his predicament.
Alright, do you want to do this quickly or slowly?
Quickly.
Alright, roll in athletics.
Okay. Strength. Ouch.
Alright, so
From my arm, help.
Jubilee, you watch as Thorgrim spits in both of his hands, rubs them together before grabbing the last bit you held, and you see him begin pulling, and makes no progress.
I'm doing like the foot skidding on the floor thing.
You want to try that again, and I'll help you.
Alright. On 3.
I'll get behind him and I'll assist him, so he'll roll with advantage.
Alright.
1, 2,
2,
3.
You begin making progress slowly as the both of you pull. However, it doesn't seem like this is going to be very quick.
Son of a...
Maybe I should take the lead this time.
Alright, I'll help you then.
Alright, on the count of 3.
Alright.
1,
2.
3.
Alright.
Huh.
So, Thorgrim, as Jubilee takes hold of it, you go to help her before you see her muscles suddenly bulge. She just pulls, and you all hear a very large clattering sound as I need a athletics or acrobatics, or a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw from you. You can pick which one you'd like.
Both of us?
Yes, both of you.
Okay.
Okay, what? Strength, acrobatics, or I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Strength or dex save?
Yeah, I meant strength or dex save, my
Oh,
apologies.
then I'll do dex save, because I am limber girl. If it will roll it. Come on. I swear, I'm clicking the dex save.
Watch, like 5 seconds later, she's got 20 coming out.
No, my computer's been having issues today when I try to click certain spots. I don't know. Come on. Okay, it's the same as my acrobatics. I'll just roll the acrobatics, because that... Okay, never mind. I guess it just doesn't want to work.
Okay, I rolled it for you.
Thank you. I apologize in advance for the multitude of rolls that come later.
Alright, so as you both hear the large sound of clattering coming towards you, Jubilee, you manage to scuttle out of the way just in time, and you watch as the mouse hole suddenly expands to twice the size of what it should be. Hey, there's one of them. Hey, there's another. Hold on.
There it is.
I think Roll20 is having a stroke.
Alright.
Oh, I think my computer is having a stroke. Because it's been doing that with a lot of things on my end lately.
Thorgrim,
Something's having a stroke.
as you did not choose to do a dex save, you stand there wide-eyed as the mouse hole suddenly enlarges, and you see what can only be described as a tidal wave of bones heading towards you before it washes over, hitting you hitting you in the face multiple times, but it doesn't hurt at all, as all of the bones pile into the bottom portion of the room, over here, and eventually the mouse hole will shrink back down. And you hear the voice from within go, "Oh, thanks, mate. I really appreciate that."
No problem. You good now?
Yeah.
Oh no, Patterson's body.
Yeah, something for your trouble. And as he says this, you see a 6-fingered hand with no thumbs reaching out, offering you a gold piece.
What about my mace?
Someone else apparently has it. They're
Dang
in the
it.
castle somewhere. They also have Patterson's head.
It could be hidden away in that pile of bones down there.
I'll go check it after taking the gold piece.
Alright. We will come back to you two in a minute. We'll let Adelsar Day have her go.
Okay. So, this is a door, yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's go check in there.
Okay. You enter a room and you see 3 circular tables. You see 3 circular tables with hot piping cups of what appears to be tea served all the way around it.
Adel slowly rolls her eyes. Great. I'm guessing we'll have to drink these in order to get something to happen.
Why would that be your assumption?
What else would we do with piping hot cups of tea?
No one says we have to drink them, my lady.
Adel would pick up a cup and look in it.
It looks like tea.
Alright. She'll then go. Like, how full is the cup? Full to the brim?
Yeah.
Alright. She'll slowly pour it out onto the floor.
As you do, you see a broom cupboard open up as a mop will magically come out, sweep up what you poured out before slowly going back into the broom cupboard.
Is there anything else in the broom cupboard? While the broom is... Okay. She'll put the cup back down. Wait, is the cup empty now, or did it refill itself?
It's empty.
Okay. So she'll go to the other cups and start, like, emptying them into one another this time, to see if any of them has something in them.
As you do the first one, you see the cup overflow, and Hubert's just watching you, mostly confused than anything else.
Overflow, but one is empty.
Oh, you're pouring it into the empty cup.
Yeah.
That's not what you said.
Okay. Well, what? Okay, so assuming that's like, this is 1, 2, 3, pouring 2 into 1, 3 into 2.
Okay, as you go along, you don't really find anything in the cups.
Well, aside from drinking it, I have no other ideas, and I feel if I do, something stupid's going to happen.
I still don't know why you believe drinking or emptying them is the way to go.
Then what would you suggest?
We don't know if there's anything in here. This could just be a diversion. Or decor.
True, but even then, you've seen that this place is ridiculous, but it might give us something for playing along, so to speak, so she'll take a sip.
It tastes like very pleasant, hot tea.
She'll put it down. Alright, let's go check elsewhere.
Perhaps playing along would be getting guests to come and join in on the tea party.
Great, so we'd need someone else as well. I'll do that later. Well, no. Unless you can go and find someone quickly.
Hubert just watches you for a minute before shrugging. I don't know where everyone else is.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, let's come back later then. And she'll head off. So, this place here, door, or is this like a wall? I thought that fire was somewhere.
You open the door and you see lined with bedrooms, and each of the beds have stuffed animals currently tucked in as if they are napping.
Okay, guess I'm gonna look around and see if the mace and the rat and Patterson are here.
All right, roll a perception.
Oh, Ratterson.
You do, in fact, find Patterson tucked into one of the beds currently attached to one of the stuffed animals.
It will use Mage Hand to... Wait, what kind of stuffed animal?
It appears to be the body of a stuffed goblin.
It will use Mage Hand.
Imagine the Joe Cat goblins.
Those are adorable.
I don't think I've ever seen one before.
Hold on.
You've never seen Joe Cat goblins?
I haven't, Tyler. I have no idea what that
Oh, Joe Cat. Wait. Joe Cat. I thought you said Joe Cat. Like, what is the joke about this hat? Why is it so funny? Okay, I see.
Hold on.
I don't know what either of those things are.
Look at shit posting.
Oh, that's cute.
That is very cute.
This video is fun.
Is it?
Gosh.
We wish it was sponsored.
Yeah, if only. Alright.
Hey, Raid Shadow Legends, give us money.
No.
Funnily enough, the ad for that was Raid Shadow Legends.
Well, it was either that or NordVPN.
Or Raid Shadow Legends!
You know
But
we would sell out.
But yes, that is what Patterson's head seems to be attached to currently.
Alright, she'll use Mage Hand to grab the plushie and Patterson's head.
You know.
Hello, Patterson. Then she'll hand it to Hubert. Here you go. Hold this, please.
Hubert will reach out, grabbing it by the foot, allowing Patterson to hang upside down, and will hold it as if it disgusts him.
Right. Now then, where on earth could the rat be? I doubt Patterson was untied by himself. What if they took control of my mage hand?
What do you mean, my lady?
Patterson was riding the back of a rat with a mace taped to it. Now it's attached to a doll. I wonder if someone played a joke by taking control of my mage hand and using it to, well, put Patterson in this condition, which would mean the mage hand might be still around, doing other shenanigans. But, either way, that's just me pontificating. It's unlikely. Even if that's true, it's not going to change anything.
That's an interesting hypothesis, my lady.
I know, right? I tend to have a lot of those for some reason. I'll then give the room one last look over to see if there's anything else of note.
There does not appear to be anything else noteworthy.
Alright.
Oh shit!
Hey?
What?
Did the cats attack you?
No. Don't worry. It's fine.
I'm a little worried. Is there a plushie of a spider?
That will require another perception check the next time we come to you.
Darn. Okay.
Kantan!
Well, with my chicken hat
Hold on.
and that investigation I rolled last session,
Yep, come in.
before anything, as you stand there, you see Mark has suddenly stopped moving, and suddenly, with a poof of gray smoke, you see Muselgrass appear with his hands on his hip, and he goes, no, this won't do at all, before he pulls out a little brush, and you see him wave it all over Mark before Mark disappears.
Can you make him pink?
Did you
Sorry,
like actually?
don't take requests, he says before disappearing.
Did you
Then
actually
can I
like?
get a bunch of meat?
Go ahead,
Did you,
Matt.
did you actually like chalk brush him into invisibility?
Who knows? Muselgrass probably did something.
That's hilarious.
So crazy that even the DM doesn't know what happened.
Well, fuck. However, though. Yeah, it's just a haunted castle. What could go wrong? Let's see. 26 investigation from last session that we never resolved. And that was to find Patterson. Or rather, the trail Patterson left to go after the rat.
Give me just a second.
Chargers ate half a bucket away.
Congrats. Chaos, are you okay?
Yeah, you kind of beat me to the thing, and I was like, what? Do I continue talking, or?
Nah, you just say it at the same time. That makes it funnier.
Yeah. I kind of bailed out early, unfortunately, in that joke. Again, I'm also semi-distracted trying to find a new graphic card that's compatible and figuring all this shit out.
Sorry about that. I heard two cats fighting in the other room and had to go investigate.
How did your investigation go?
I walked in, petted the one who I think was the victim, and shooed the other one away from her.
Wow.
Imagine if it was the other way around.
Alright, so what was your investigation for, Tauntaun?
Tracking Patterson's path after the rat.
Oh yeah, I did briefly mention that. I think I said that. But even with your investigation, there wasn't really a pathway to go. Due to the fact that the floors are clean, there were no footprints left.
Damn you, hygienic rat! The fuck was that?
Wait, what was that?
What was what?
What do
A
you mean?
thing
What?
just got moved from here. Wait, hold on, no, X doesn't work here. From
Yeah.
here into here. It was white.
No.
It was the goose,
Kind of
wasn't
like
it?
a planted pillow.
What? No, it's fine.
No, it wasn't that white. It was like off-white.
Don't worry
Kind
about
of
it.
like you'd expect pillows to be after you have them for a few years.
Tauntaun, what you doing?
What is your about?
Nothing.
Pillows collect the oil from your hair. They
Tauntaun,
turn yellow.
What are you doing?
Tauntaun is going to, I suppose, just start exploring the weird, creepy, haunted house looking for his cat.
okay, what way are you gonna go?
Let's see. Did we finish looking through this place?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna check everywhere Tauntaun has been. He doesn't know where other people went.
Okay. Well,
I'm
as you...
assuming
Unfortunately, there is nothing to be perceived here, so as you look around, you don't find anything of note apart from what appears to be a drowned fire pit.
who drowns a perfectly good fire pit?
You get no answer to this.
Yep, those are gone. Quick. probably go at the door.
You going in?
Yeah.
Alright. As you enter this room, you see it lined with mannequins, each of them holding a book.
Fuck. I could end up getting attacked if I picked the wrong book. Do they all look like his book?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. How many mannequins total?
We'll roll the handy dandy D6s.
Hi, welcome back. I'm now playing Russian roulette with mannequins.
Why?
20.
Because
There
they
are,
have
What?
there are
Why
20
not?
mannequins.
It's Looney Tunes. This shit happens when you let the crazy guy alone in a Looney Tune castle.
The place is insane.
And Tauntaun fits right in.
That's the unfortunate part.
Tauntaun is definitely going to ask for the deed if we actually win all the game.
What you doing, Tauntaun?
I haven't been told how many there are yet.
I told
Said
you there
were
were
rolling
20.
D6s.
Yeah, and I said there were 20. Like 3 times.
Welcome back.
20 of them?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna call these clockwise from the door. The 14th.
Okay, so what do you do with mannequin number 14?
We're gonna try and take the book and hope for the fucking hell of it that, A, it's my book, and B, I don't get gangbanged by all these mannequins.
Alright, so you reach for the book and you take it off, and you hear, "Sorry, that was wrong." At which point the mannequin takes the book back from you, and they all begin tossing the books to each other, randomizing the books once again.
Oh, I'm going to be here for a while.
Well, at least it's not lethal consequences, just annoying ones.
I'll figure it out eventually! Number 9.
You walk to it,
Large.
and you pull the book, and the mannequin takes it back from you, and they once again start tossing them to one another.
Note to self, find identifying marks that know who you are.
Alright, Jubilee, what you doing?
Well, now that I know my mace isn't here anymore, I'm gonna start wandering. And I'll grab Patterson's body, I guess, and start trying to find it again. Summon Thorgrim?
There's a bunch of bones here. I'm gonna dig through them.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm
I
gonna
can
see if I
find
can't
your
find
moose.
Alright. Let me know if you do. I'm gonna keep searching for other things, I guess.
Gotcha.
Maybe we should try to reconvene somewhere with everyone. Like, the dining hall. We should reconvene there.
Alright.
I'll make my way to the dining hall, and I guess I'll see past Tauntaun as I do. Oh, hey, Tauntaun.
Making my way back there.
I'm thinking.
Your
Why is
boys in
Patterson's body
pieces.
coming in? Oh.
A rat stole his head. Currently trying to find it.
That's a shame.
I'm gonna put Patterson on the dining room table until then, though.
Okay. Did you find any extra bones?
Go up north. You'll find a lot of them.
Heck. Imagine if we found fucking wing bones.
But yeah, other than that, I'll just take my turn taking Patterson and spy and laying it down for a little bit, I guess.
Okay, so that was one action. I will allow one more.
Problem is I don't know where to go from here. I'll double back to Tonto for a moment. Okay, before I leave you, did you see a rat run by?
As you look into the room, you see the mannequins currently yeeting books to one another, as it appears Tauntaun has picked wrong once again.
Oh, okay, let's find out which one I picked.
That was for flavor, Tauntaun.
One.
Well, you did in fact pick wrong, but you know what.
you slapped one on the booty. Why? I don't know.
That sounds like Tauntaun. Gotta test the butt.
Anyways, did you see a rat run by here by any chance?
No, I've been busy trying to figure out which book's mine.
Fair enough. Because the rat might have my mace, but... Alright, so if you're finding your book, I guess I'll try to see who else I can find and... Oh, we're meeting up back at the dining room once we figure out everything.
Cool.
Again, Patterson's on the table if you need him, and I'll go searching for other people, I guess.
Kinda needs a head to be useful.
I really don't know what else to do, honestly.
Okay. You forego your turn then. Thorgrim!
I'm digging through them bones.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Can I substitute perception?
No, because perceiving you would be trying to see the pile of bones. Trying to see if anything is in the pile of bones will require an investigation.
That's true. Oh well. I will do the investigation. I am good investigator.
You dig through the pile of bones, not particularly long, before you do in fact find a mace.
I'm gonna try and pull that mace out.
You pull it out with very little issue.
Huzzah! I found the mace. It is Jubilee's mace, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Nah, it's just a random mace.
Can I take a couple of the bones anyway? What is going on?
That's not
I'm
me.
drawing bones.
Okay.
Oh god, the bones are expanding!
What in the
Oh god!
goddamn?
Take over.
It
Can I
kinda looks
just
like a beard.
Guy looks
Can I
like milk.
can I take a couple of the bones for Tauntaun as well?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll grab a couple of the bones.
Alrighty.
Only a
And
couple though, just a pair of femurs.
mace in one hand, bones in the other hand. I'm going to do as
Your
Jubilee
bones away.
said, and I'm going to reconvene with the rest of the group, or reconvene in the dining hall. But
Okay.
as I go to the dining hall, I see Tauntaun and Jubilee and just go to them instead.
Okay. You'll have to pick which one, because Tauntaun is in a room, whereas Jubilee is in a hallway.
Wandering down the hallway.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Jubilee then.
Okay.
Hey.
I hand mace over.
Oh, thank you. Probably should have investigated that bone pile further then, huh?
I also found a couple bones for Tauntaun. Maybe he can give Patterson some extra.
Yeah, I did let him know that there was a lot of bones up there. Maybe you can give more detail. He's currently in that room next to us. His book's being juggled by a few things.
What?
You're just gonna have to go watch.
Sounds ridiculous.
I'm gonna try to find the others.
Alright. Am I afforded any other actions?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Tauntaun then.
Okay. You see Tauntaun in a room with 20 mannequins. Each of the mannequin holds what appears to be an identical book.
The door's right here.
What
It's
the
fine.
shit?
Thorgrim's
Nah,
in
he
the
said
room.
fuck you, cool it, man.
Oh yeah.
So, you need any help there, buddy?
One of them has the book. It's a 1 in 20 chance. Maybe we could make it a 1 in 10.
I could help you look for it, maybe. Am I allowed to help him?
Yep.
I will help
What
him.
would help do for me in this instance? I'm just rolling a d20 and picking a mannequin.
Maybe if I help you, you get to roll too.
Or Thorgrim rolls one as well.
How would helping work in this situation?
Either or. Tauntaun could roll 2 d20s, or you can roll a d20 on your turn to try and determine which book is his.
Which do you want, Split?
I prefer the latter. That makes it a 1 in 10 chance instead of a 1 in 20.
So you want us each to roll one.
Yes.
Alright, so I will opt to roll one as well on my turn.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a d20.
Yes.
Watch, he gets a first try.
Nope, just a d20.
Yes.
Alright. So you select one of the books and you go, and you hear the mannequin go, wrong answer! And it snatches the book from you before they begin randomizing it once again.
Ah, shucks.
Alright, Adelsir Day, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
Now, if you want to find that spider plushie, you have to roll a perception.
Oh, right.
You don't find a spider plushie, but you do find a plushie of Hubert.
Ale stares at it.
What?
What on earth is this?
What's wrong, my lady?
Hubert, it's you.
Hubert will just blink before walking over.
She'll show him the plush.
That is very odd.
Agreed. She'll look between the plush and Hubert.
You find that the plushie does in fact have Hubert's stereotypical scowl.
But which one does she like?
A cheap imitation. And she'll toss the plush back onto the bed.
Yeet.
Anyway.
This bitch happy. Yeet!
She'll then head outside. So anything here?
As a matter of fact, there is. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird.
Huh.
So, as you enter this room, you feel an intense wave of heat hit you as you see what appears to be magma in a circle around an, you can't tell if it's an altar or just a really flamboyant forge, but it appears to be the latter as you can see forging equipment sitting atop this altar within the middle of the magma.
Thorgrim and Mark would have a field day with this.
Ironic we were looking for a forge.
Yes, but not a portable one. This one isn't portable, and I doubt the Lord... Well, then again, assuming we beat all the challenges and the Lord isn't a murderous jerk as I'm assuming him to be, we might be able to use this. It'll then look around to see if there's anything else aside from the forge that's of interest.
Good me.
Bless you.
Let's see, Thorgrim got his item back. Nadel's gotten his. Which means Mark's gotten his, Julie's gotten hers. So all that's left is Hubert's and Tauntaun's items. So roll perception. Huh. Nope, you don't see anything of interest in here.
Sorry, can you say that again?
You don't see anything of interest in here.
Hubert, do you see anything?
Hubert, do you see anything? Roll that one. No, I'm live. Damn.
Not from where I'm standing, my lady. Though we could try and do a thorough investigation of the altar.
Alright. Then you don't go to the altar to take a look.
Alright, that was your 2 turns. Tauntaun.
It's time to roll a d20. Number 10.
Alright, you grab the book, and as you slowly begin thinking this is the one, you feel it ripped from your hands as they get randomized once more.
Nope.
Am I allowed to roll for another one?
Yeah.
Especially if I was just chasing the same book this entire time. Number 17?
Nope. Randomized once again.
Well, I should just go back now.
Jubilee, it's your turn.
After hearing all the frustration grunts, I just walk right back. Like, you want some extra help?
Yeah.
Alright, instead of grabbing one, I'm gonna try to see if I can identify the differences and see if I know which one's Tauntauns.
Roll perception.
I mean, I was told they all looked exactly the same.
They do all look the same. That's the thing. They all look the same.
You
So,
know, a spell book isn't magical, right? It's literally just a spell book.
I'm aware.
Okay.
So,
Say what you're gonna say, DM.
as you begin looking around, somewhere between books 8 through 13 have a faint smell of ozone to them.
I'm gonna go over to the one at the strongest scent and grab it.
You can't tell which one the strongest scent is.
So
This is
between
just-
8 and 13.
Yep.
One of these ones points to the area. Okay, can I just choose which one I grab then?
Yep. You can just grab one between 8 and 13.
I'll grab number 9.
Okay. As you grab number 9, this time instead of one of the mannequins snatching it from you, they all jumble the current ones in the rotation as you are holding one that has now been pulled from the rotation.
Hands it to Tauntaun. This it?
Cat, are you in here?
You do not get a reply.
Nope! This bitch empty. Yeet!
Roll perception. Everyone.
Me?
Wait, everyone, me included?
Everyone in the room.
Hey man, gotta make sure.
Give it
All
a
right.
minute.
Oh, that wasn't
Waiting on the
your-
computer to actually register the click.
Right.
There it is.
Thorgrim, as the book hits the wall and falls open, you see the book. You see words in the book that says "You were one off. Here's your reward." As the reward was being able to take one of the books out of the randomizer.
Ah. Well, you were close.
Neat!
Thorgrim, it's your turn.
Sniff around for brimstone.
You said they were
Oh.
shuffled around, right?
Or
Yes.
what was the scent?
Ozone,
Ozone,
Ozone, sorry.
like lightning
Because-
zaps.
because
Okay, that would be
Tauntaun's
burnt ozone.
because
You know what he
Tauntaun-
meant.
Tauntaun's favorite spell is lightning bolt.
Well,
This
I
is
do tell those two to smell for burnt ozone.
Okay, wolf smelly senses go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the two bloodhounds in here with you, Tauntaun.
Actually,
Alright.
no. The weird thing is, we all are part
And yet neither of you two figured to actually use your scent.
Roll
To
perception.
be fair, Tauntaun's never smelled this book before.
One more time.
Roll perception.
Okay.
I'm assuming just Thorgrim.
I was gonna
Yes,
say,
yeah.
does he get
Okay.
advantage because I'm telling him what to look for?
Yes, but he still only rolled 10, so he doesn't get
Fair
any
enough.
points on this one.
That's. Sorry, nose got clogged.
Sorry, I found some pepper.
So,
Ah.
Thorgrim, with your last action, you can choose a book to try and grab.
Lucky number 13.
Alright, you grab 13, and the mannequin immediately snatches it from you as they get rotated.
Ugh.
Well, we were one off, so
Something
they
got in
getting-
my nose. Ugh.
are they okay? When they get rotated, are they getting rotated like all thrown all over the place, or is it just one over?
Thrown all over the place.
Fair enough. Okay, just figured I'd ask.
Alright, it'll start day.
Okay, let's look at this altar.
as you look around, you do, in fact, see a sword that looks similar to Hubert's sword laying where a weapon that has just been finished going through the forge would be laid.
She picks up with Mage Hand.
Okay.
Well, we found your sword, Hubert. I wonder if they did anything to it.
Hubert will take it, and before shrugging, there's no way of knowing.
There are many ways of knowing.
He puts it away and looks to you.
Alright, so we have found my staff, your sword, Thorgrim's hammer. Looks like we're almost done with the scavenger hunt, by the sounds of it, assuming the others have made ample progress as well. Is there a... What?
Never mind.
Is there like a door here or something?
So you can enter that room.
Okay, guess I'll open the door and take a look inside.
Alright, as you enter, you see what appears to be a tavern. And for a moment, you don't see anything before you suddenly, with a billow of smoke, you see Muselgrass appear in stereotypical bar attire with an apron around his waist, and he goes, "Welcome to Moe's Tavern. What can I serve you?"
Oh my god.
Ale stares blankly for a bit.
Nope.
This is...
The worst town.
I can tell by the bland look on your face you just want a nice glass of milk.
No.
He will then slowly slide you a glass of milk.
She will slide it back. No, thank you. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
What do you mean?
This game. You're having fun.
Well, it's my job to have fun.
Interesting job.
That's what imaginaries of friends are for, after all.
What? Ale stares at him hard for a few minutes, then sighs. I feel like you're making a reference which is flying over my head here.
Reference is I'm an imaginary friend, miss.
Oh, I thought you were making a reference to The Shining. Right. Well, she'll look to Hubert.
Yes,
You're seeing him as well, right?
of course.
Right, so I'm not going crazy. At least there's that. Well, Muselgrass, I will leave you to do your imaginary bartend. Wait, if you're imaginary, she'll look to the glass of milk.
Okay.
It's there, right?
Yeah, very clearly there. So, what you gonna do with it?
You said your lord was dead. Your master, lord, whatever, was dead?
No, I never gave you a straight answer on that question.
No, you said he was dead. If I asked undead or actually dead, you were vague about it.
Yeah, which means I never gave you a straight answer.
But you're an imaginary friend.
I am.
Your master wouldn't happen to be an undead version of a beholder, would it?
Nah.
Right.
Mistress Foster.
Nah. A death tyrant wouldn't be able to put up with the likes of me.
Really? And what would?
An archfey.
Interesting. Alright. Well, I'll leave you to tending your bar, and she'll leave and shut the door.
As you shut the door, you hear him go, "Didn't even leave me a tip."
Hubert,
Yes, my lady.
I don't think I've ever been this frustrated before.
Somehow I doubt this. You have to deal with Tauntaun on a regular basis.
Yes, but this is as if Tauntaun turned into a building. And somehow furnished everything inside.
Note to self, find a way to become a...
She'll then head along. Does she spot the others here?
If you walk past the door, yes.
Oh. Wait, why is he here?
Because Jubilee took him and laid him on the dining room table.
Oh,
He
okay.
has no head.
Nah, Patterson can't pull himself back together. We saw that.
Yeah,
she'll
but he has no head.
Yes. Even if he had one, he wouldn't be able to pull himself back together. She heads inside. What's going on here?
Ah,
Appar-
yes! We have now made
apparently-
it one in...
Apparently we're playing the shell game with a book. Tauntaun's spellbook specifically.
Oh, and Thorgrim found my mace, so we're good on that too.
Okay,
Yeah.
How's
so
your progress going?
we found my fire staff, Hubert's sword.
I got my hammer back.
Oh yeah, we did find Patterson. And she points to the plushie.
Hello.
Oh, perfect.
Hello.
Huh.
Can you get his head back in his body?
You can do that.
The body's on the dining room table.
Hubert to give the plushie over to Tauntaun. He can do it when he's free from this.
Hubert will give Tauntaun the Patterson-headed plushie.
And what is this?
Once again, we're trying to find my spellbook amongst all of these spellbooks that look exactly the same.
Yes, we're playing the shell game with his spellbook. We're trying to find it amidst all of the other books that are not his spellbook.
Idle rubs her chin for a minute before going to Tauntaun and looking him over slowly. I'm gonna roll an investigation to see if there could be anything that would be a source of smell on him.
I mean, I can tell you right now, getting up close to him, he smells like perfume.
Apparently he smells like perfume.
Okay. Then she's gonna go
It's
looking
some bougie shit, too.
at all the books to see if she can sense this smell on any of the books.
Roll perception.
It's always perception. I suck at perception.
I know his book smells a little bit like that lightning-y stuff.
Well.
That
I
ozone.
can't. No.
That's it, ozone. That's what the word is.
Adel Sarday, you're so distracted by your frustrations that you don't seem to have a sense of smell right now.
You can only
Hubert.
breathe out, not in.
Can you check if any of the books smell like expensive perfume?
I would hardly say what he wears is expensive perfume.
It's bougie.
Oh my
the-
god.
The answer is no.
Oh my god.
Great. Okay.
You both rolled that one.
Okay, backup plan. Have any of you tried destroying the mannequins?
No.
Or removing their arms so that they cannot hold a book.
That would defeat the purpose of the game. Especially considering
What
how
are the
much we get to
rules
have
of the
fun,
game,
I can
Tauntaun?
make a new one in like however long a short rest is.
Okay then, if that's the case, I will leave you to playing your game. Jubilee,
That-
Thorgrim, I saw a room that might require one of your help to fulfill.
So,
Does it require me to hit stuff?
No, I think it requires you to drink some tea. It's 3 tables, each with a cup of tea on it.
I don't like tea.
you're having a tea party?
That seems to be the case.
Then why would there be 3 tables and not
What?
3 chairs?
Good question. By the way,
Sure, I'll bite.
alright. You coming too, Jubilee?
I'm gonna keep helping Tauntaun for a little bit. I'll catch up.
She rolls her eyes.
I
Okay.
was really close to actually getting the book last time.
Just so you know, we do have a bit of a time limit here, right? So
What do you
don't waste too much time. Well, the person that Zardak is chasing is outside the castle. The doors are locked.
Right.
So if you want to continue wasting your time with this, treating it as a game, go ahead.
I'm not treating it as a game. I'm treating it as if we do something violent, it gets violent back at us. So we
If
should.
it becomes violence, then at least that is easier than whatever this nonsense is.
Adel, where's the room?
I'll take you. And she'll have one.
It's called fun, Edelsarday. I know it's a foreign concept to you.
You're beneath me.
Thorgrim
Fucking
is
hell.
catching up with Adel Sarday, but he's doing so at a much faster pace than before.
Alright, Thorgrim.
Alright. Go, 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 go.
Hubert, you do. Take that one. I'll take this one. Thorgrim, you take that one over there.
Alright, fine.
Then she'll take the cup and take a sip.
Are you taking your sip?
What?
How are you taking your sip?
Oh, right, this one's empty.
No, I'm asking you how you are taking your sip.
Good question. I've never had to describe how I drank before. Fuck, I actually have to do this motion because I've never had to describe this. Hold on. Okay,
Is it the
she'll...
usual pee drinking maneuver?
She just picks up with one hand and sips a little. From the cup.
Hubert will also lift with one hand and sip.
Thorgrim is unfortunately a father of two, and has been roped into many tea parties with his daughter.
That's
So
cute.
he knows the proper procedure. Lift with one hand, pinky out,
There it is.
sip slowly.
As this happens, Adelsarday, you see confetti poof out from behind Thorgrim as he seems to have been the one to do it correctly.
Well,
With cheesy sound effect at all.
so does anything happen after the confetti?
You all hear the sound of what sounds like a fishing line being led downward as slowly an amulet is dropped right in front of Thorgrim.
Ooh. What's this? It's shiny.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
It is the Amulet of the Drunkard.
What?
Hold on.
Not from drinking now.
So,
I will explain what that does after you write down in your inventory what it do. It is in fact a magic item, so make sure to jot that down. It does
So
not
I am
require
Get extra prizes.
oh, excellent. I am putting it on immediately.
So, the long and the short of it is once per day, whenever you drink ale, it will be treated as a healing potion of 4d4 plus 4.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
This is the best person to have that equipment, I tell you what.
Where have you been all my life?
In a
Oh, God,
castle.
the dwarf's getting emotional.
Cue anime tears.
Where have you been in all my life? In a castle, apparently.
Alright, Tauntaun, it's your turn.
We're gonna sniff around for the oozing. Where's my sheet? Nice. 13.
Okay. You sniff around, and somewhere between 1 and 5 smells like perfume and ozone.
Eeny, miny, mo. Touch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 1.
You grab the book, and you open it up, and it says, "Oh, so close," as your reward is now there are only 18 books, but they all get shuffled again.
Fuck!
You got one more in you, Tauntaun.
Okay. Same song and dance, I rolled a 7.
This one, however, you do not smell anything useful.
Well, let's roll a d18. 1.
You grab it, the book, and pull it from the mannequin, at which point all of the other books disappear and the mannequins begin clapping for you.
You got it.
Congratulations, you have your spellbook back.
I don't know why, but I feel kind of cheated.
Look, I rolled a nat 1 on a d20. Which means it was at the position number 1, and you rolled a 1.
I didn't roll a d20, I rolled a d18.
I know you did, but I was rolling a d20.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
fair.
well,
You have 20 mannequins to play with. I've only got 18 books to deal with.
The DM is merciful. Do not let his mercy go to waste.
In any case, you
Got my
have found your spellbook.
I think we have found everything now.
I want to explore some. Come on, Patterson. We gotta get you put back together now.
Hello.
Head to skull, or skull to body, body to body.
You then hear a loud poof as the muselgrass appears on the table and goes, "Congratulations! You all won the scavenger hunt."
Does he have a pink mustache on him now?
No.
Damn.
Wilford Wolfstadt.
Yes.
Wait, so is the initiative thing still there, or can we all move now?
You can move.
Okay.
Finally got the book. Ugh.
Now, I'll move Thorgrim because he's burped currently. Now, unfortunately, one of your friends has seemed to come down with a very sudden and almost irreversible case of I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just kind of staring blankly into space.
Are his eyes blue?
I'm not sure. I didn't look into his wonderful, beautiful, deep ocean blue eyes. In any case, I will allow you to pick one friend that I can bring in to substitute.
Ricky.
Freaky.
Ricky?
For safety reasons, yes.
And you watch as Muselgrass suddenly appears beside Thorgrim, reaches up, grabs his cheek to move his mouth, and then, in a you're not sure kind of impression of Thorgrim, goes, "I also choose Riki," while moving his mouth up and down before disappearing once again.
I swear if I roll my eyes any further, they're going to end up in the back of my skull.
You know that's not how rolling your eyes works, right? You go around the eyelid, not up into the back of your head.
Anyway.
You then hear the sound of two very distinct, same voice poofs as Riki appears beside you, looking very confused.
Piff!
Adel pats Ricky on the shoulder. Hello, Ricky.
What just happened?
You are in
You
for
got
some.
teleported and now you're safe.
You are
Welcome
in
to the
for
game.
some asinine shenanigans.
We're having fun.
Don't mind her. There's a silly thing going on in this castle, and we're just rolling with it.
Adel will then explain to Ricky basically what's gone on since they got stuck in the castle.
Oh, okay.
One explanation later.
Yeah, like I said, we're having fun.
Adel then very
I don't sound
quickly.
seems allergic to it.
Adel ignores Tauntaun, then rubs her face. Ah, damn it. This still
You're not
doesn't
doing much
solve anything.
to argue that against the case here.
That's not important. I forgot. Squib's also being chased.
By who?
The vampires?
I mean, he's next to Carlson, and he has Maxwell, so...
That's true. He stands a much better chance against them than Ricky would against Zardak. Well, at least we have more time than before then.
Which reminds me, I still have to have a taco.
Now, I have a question for all of you.
32.
I may have an answer.
Would you like to pick a card? He says, fanning out a deck.
Tauntaun's just going to pick the direct middle.
Okay, hold on.
Do you have an actual deck of cards?
Don't trust a deck of cards in the D&D game! Ever!
If he dies, he dies. But if he takes us with him, that'll be an
That
issue.
part's the problem.
I mean, can you really blame Tauntaun?
Yes!
He's being
Yes,
nice to the
I
guy
can!
who's hospitable.
And I
Why
will!
we can.
I can and I will!
In all fairness, I actually hadn't thought of the deck of many
No
things.
fairness. No fairness allowed here. You did it dumb.
I was asked if I wanted to pick a card. I figured it was part of a game.
You did it dumb. I'm sorry. I can't redeem you here, buddy.
Oh no, you don't get to switch sides either, Chaos. You were on his side with this whole "this is a game" nonsense.
No. There's the games, and then there's the deck of many fucking things.
I like my deck
That
of
ain't
money.
no fucking game.
Oh, how ironic what he pulled.
What did he pull?
He pulled the idiot card.
Oh my god. What is...
Your intelligence is reduced by 5.
Oh shit.
Permanently, or
The book says permanently, but I will allow a restoration spell to heal it.
Permanently?
A greater,
You are dumb.
greater
Permanently?
restoration. Yes, so, you may not be subject to the deck of many things. The deck of many things is full of shit that will permanently fuck your character over.
Wow.
I come back and the first thing I hear is deck of many things.
This
what the fuck did you do?
fool picked
Tom.
a card from the deck of many things and he pulled the idiot card.
Yeah,
You what?
he had his intelligence reduced by 5.
Oh my fucking
Again,
god.
I'd like to reiterate.
No.
There's a difference between playing games and the deck of many fucking things. That shit is no game.
Now, like I said before, typically it's permanently. However, I will allow Greater Restoration to heal this, and Tauntaun, you know Greater Restoration will heal it.
But does he have the ability to cast it?
no, I don't. I need a bard or something.
Well, you're fucked.
What do you mean? I have 2 bards and a divine soul here. It's a matter of time. Riki's a bard, remember?
You never figured out what Riki is.
I assume she's a bard. She's wearing bardy clothes.
You assume a lot of shit, and you're usually wrong.
Never assume one's class.
Do you know what they say about assuming?
Hey, if you want to be an ass with me, go right on ahead.
So, what was
Anybody
the...
else want to draw a card?
No.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Hey, girl again.
Don't even
You
try
know what?
it.
Everyone back up. Knock yourself out, Tauntaun. I'm just gonna... Whoop.
Do you actually want to draw again?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh
Okay.
my god,
Yep.
no.
Taking a step back and pulling Ricky with me.
At this point, Scorp, you're suicidal.
What was your first clue?
Was it maybe the fact that Tauntaun has said that he's partially suicidal before? We're going for the direct middle again, by the way.
Pick 1 or 2.
Dose.
Alright, you get 50 gems, worth a total of 1,000 gold.
Wow.
Idiot. Money.
Idiot savant.
I heard that one.
Are all of them equal in worth per gem?
Yes.
Okay.
See, technically speaking, the card he got is 50 gems worth 1,000 gold each, but I'm not giving him 50,000 gold.
Technically, you'd have given me gems, which means that we would have just had, you know,
Shut up.
more revivify.
Point is, I'm still not giving you 50,000 gold.
Gems, not diamonds.
Well, I guess they're each worth 20 gold.
They gotta be diamonds for Revivify, not gems.
And with
Yeah, I
that,
know.
Uselgrass will look to the rest of you and go, "Are you sure you don't want a card?"
Yes.
I'm
Did
not a
Patterson draw a
gambling
card?
man.
Thorgrim will look at the rest of the group and go, I take it these cards are bad.
They are very bad.
Probably just nods and says nothing else.
Technically, your characters don't know that the cards are bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
no,
roll a history check for this as a bard?
Hold on. Patterson has to roll his because Tauntaun.
Can we roll one for each hand?
Am I aware that Tauntaun is now stupider?
You all see
he's
his
never
change.
acted smart.
you all see him wearing a dunce cap, but that's the only
Ah.
thing that changed.
That's.
What, you mean I lost my chicken hat?
Yep.
It's on the chicken.
Now, suffer the consequences of your actions.
Wait, no, hold on. Would the dunce cap be on top of the chicken hat?
Yes.
Damn
Awesome. Still got the chicken hat.
Oh my
it.
god.
Damn it, DM. Why didn't you give him consequences?
What do you mean? My consequences are a lowered intelligence.
Okay, so this is going to take me a minute because I have to try and figure out what Patterson would do with this kind of power.
What did he get?
He drew
With what now?
Did he
he
drew
drew
the wish one?
No, he drew the fates. Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You
Oh,
can use
no.
this card's magic as soon as you draw it, or at any time before you die.
What?
So,
What?
Patterson's undead.
Patterson now has a card that he can erase one something that happened in his past, but I don't know what that would be for him.
I don't
Why
think
does
he would.
Patterson have the undo button?
I don't think he would know what that is either. We took
know.
the
Wait,
Any
child.
of us know.
I
So-
know what it is.
Yeah,
see
you
Pat-
too, but does he?
You see
I know he's
Patterson
doing-
lift. You see Patterson lift up the card, and he goes, "I am Patterson!" And then you see his current skull slowly expand before popping, as his original skull has replaced it. He erased when he lost his first skull.
You know
What the
what?
fuck?
That's as good a way to use it as any, I guess.
Hey yo? Question mark? But is the skull as intelligent as the old one?
Yes.
Okay.
Intelligence
just-
never got bumped. It's a 10 the whole time.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Ask for a Coke.
Hey,
Phenomenal cosmic power. Give me back my head.
What?
Oh.
Sammy,
So, DM, you didn't
This
answer
is some
Skull.
weird
Skull,
shit,
what
man.
do you think?
Okay, I can only understand one of you at a time. Jubilee, you don't know what this deck is.
okay, I
Alright,
guess
so
I can roll
Anton,
now.
what'd you say?
Oh, never mind.
I was asking if Patterson is allowed to draw one for each hand.
No.
Damn. Can he draw one more?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
can I do a what the fuck is that check?
Sure.
What kind of a skill would that require?
History.
History.
Gambler and me really wants to draw one, unfortunately. Even though I know the consequences.
Thorgrim, you don't know
13.
what this deck is either.
I mean, it looks cool.
I thought Adelsarday said she wanted to draw, or try and
Yes.
figure it out. Well, you haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought that you didn't hear me, and I didn't. Was it history?
Yep.
What? Okay.
Eh,
Nope. This is a deck of cards, my guy.
Yeah, sure.
I'll draw one from the left. Fuck it.
Oh god, I hate all of you.
You
I mean,
said you
you-
didn't want us. You don't. We didn't know what it is. So guess what? This is the consequences.
You're dangling it in front of us. Of course, we're gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Consequences of your
Are you
action.
the DM's plan is backfiring now.
Are you going to force me to do it? Because if
It,
not,
it
I'm
has
not
not
doing it.
backfired. 1, 2, 3.
I can't believe I couldn't have gotten 1,000.
You did this to a gambler, dude. Like I
You
gotta
gamble?
draw one.
I didn't know you gambled.
Pretty sure I've said it on this show before. I'm a gambling man.
But are you
No.
a rambler man?
That's most of us.
That was a reference to a song.
I'm aware.
Okay.
1 second.
What did I do?
Hold on.
In a second. then 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4, 5.
Alright,
Six.
Dio.
I just have a clock here with second counters. Nah, draw at the same time. It's more fun that way.
There you go, Chaos. That's what you drew.
Oh no, it's a private message.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
This should be
Did
interesting.
you draw the evil, awesome, terrible one that ruins everything?
Or the alignment flipping one.
Oh god, if Adel took that, yeesh.
Interesting.
That is weird.
Interesting. Okay. I
So,
will not say what it is.
alright, so Jubilee doesn't say what she drew.
Nothing outwardly happens?
Nope.
Okay. That's fucking
Nope.
weird.
It's a card.
Did you
Honestly, I'm just doing it to fuck with you guys and out of character.
you drew something and nothing happened? You said this was what?
I just said interesting, and
Yeah, but isn't this supposed to? Nothing happened.
You want a
Pilgrim's
card?
just confused now.
Do you want a card? He asks, now offering the deck to you.
What But it doesn't do anything.
Something. She just gets to pick when it happens.
When what happens?
It.
It?
Yes.
That
it.
one is what within the card. Just draw a card, my dude. It's fun. I did it twice and I'm perfectly fine. Look, I even got shiny rock.
Helpless looking at Jubilee, help.
I can't dictate whether you should or not.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll draw one.
Alright,
I'm really worried that I'm gonna get the really bad one.
The one that makes
As long
you
as you don't get
disappear.
the void.
The one that makes you disappear forever?
Yeah, the one that rips your
The
soul out
void.
of your body.
The void.
Yeah, that one.
The one.
The grog one. I don't want to make another one shot.
Make another one shot. What?
Well, I mean, make a one shot for us where you have to get my soul back.
Oh, that would be interesting, honestly.
The search
I'll
for
fight
Pilgrim.
That means you have to run it then.
Oh my god, no.
I'll fight me some fucking bat.
Oh god. I looked where Jubilee was, and I was really scared when she wasn't there. I was like, no!
No comfort hips for you. Now draw a fucking card.
Draw your last pathetic card, Thorgrim.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. But it does contain whatever I just drew.
Okay.
Exodia.
You drew the rogue card.
Okay.
A non-player character of the DM's choice becomes hostile towards you. The identity of your new enemy isn't known until the NPC or someone else reveals it. Nothing less of a wish spell or divine intervention can end the NPC's hostility towards you.
Damn it.
So, is it Riki or is it?
Well,
You're not gonna
You're
tell.
either gonna get assassinated or get bitten a lot. Or Patterson. Oh god, if it's Patterson.
Now, here's the
it
thing.
could be. It could be one of the NPCs we met. It could be one of the NPCs we have not yet met. So have fun.
It could even be Zardak.
But he's already hostile to us.
No,
Would he be-
he is indifferent towards you. If he were hostile towards you, he would actively pursue you.
Shit.
You just hear
Yeah,
roaring in
yeah,
the
no.
distance.
Better hope it ain't him.
Yes, please.
Hold
I'm
on.
worried
what-
about it
says
being one
is
of the
a friendly
legendary-
NPC.
I'm worried. Yeah, I'm really worried about it being one of the legendary heroes.
I'm surprised you're not worried about it being your girlfriend.
Now, that's
Your
enough,
waifu hates you.
that's enough cards for all of you. Are you sure you don't want a card?
Why on earth would I pick one?
He shrugs to this.
You gave me shiny diamond.
Not. All you have to do is say no, and I will end this right here.
No.
Very well. He then puts the deck away and puts it in his pocket.
See, Riki, she's allergic to fun.
Oh, and yeah. Am I aware that the
Nope.
Someone hates you.
Okay, no.
You are unaware of anything having occurred.
Well,
Until it actually happens.
that's fucking stupid. Nothing happened.
Oh, you're right. Do you want to draw another?
No, your deck is a sham, obviously.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I drew a card and nothing happened.
Yeah, well, this
Tauntaun is going to once again point at the gems.
Well, something happened with me. I just don't feel like saying it just quite yet.
Come on, if you're so sure nothing happened, then why wouldn't you draw another card?
Because I know that it doesn't work, at least for me.
Then you know that drawing a card won't adversely affect you.
But I know it wouldn't affect me positively either.
What?
But I know it won't affect me positively either.
What do you mean? It affected me positively. Look, I'm rich now.
Tauntaun,
Exactly.
quiet. Thorgrim, if you want to pick a card, just realize that there is a chance that something you might not like will occur. Possibly. So,
Well,
You don't know that.
well, I drew a card and then nothing happened, so what's the point of doing it again?
I thought we knew that Oh wait, no, we did know that Tauntaun didn't get stupider.
Yeah, all that happened with Tauntaun is you saw a dunce cap appear on his head, and he did, in fact, magically receive gems.
Alright.
Why did he get gems and I didn't?
Maybe he didn't
And
pull the
I
right
apparently
card.
drew a gem card.
Ah, this is stupid.
For example, Patterson drew the blow up head and regrow one card.
Nothing is for free.
It clearly doesn't work for me for some reason. Probably
Yes,
not.
because something not working right the first time means it's never gonna work.
Yeah.
If you're so desperate for someone to take a card, take another card, Tauntaun.
Can I
No, he's had his limit.
Then I guess that's
Can
just the end
Patterson
of
take
that.
another one?
No, unfortunately not. Pat,
And
your friend there has already stated he doesn't want to draw anymore.
which one? Thorgrim or Patterson?
Patterson.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
How?
He told me.
Huh?
What?
Very confused, Thorgrim.
He said it plain as day. See? Hello. See? He's telling me right now that he is happy with having drawn his card.
What? How did you get that from hello?
No, it's not my fault you can't speak his language.
I usually get the gist.
Thorgrim is kind of is one step away from doing like the lip wibble thing. It's just so.
Now,
Little
I
doggy.
must bid all of you adieu for the. I must bid all of you adieu for the time being. I have to prep the next game.
Wonderful. How long is that going to take?
I don't know. Ta-ta! He then disappears.
Neat.
How
You
asinine.
said Tauntaun knows that he got dumber and a greater restoration can fix it, right?
Yes.
Now, can anybody help me with this disease?
What disease?
What are you talking about?
I have been unburdened of certain knowledges I have.
Did it occur when you picked a card?
Yeah.
Then why did you want Thorgrim to so desperately pick a card when you know that could happen to him?
Because this is fixed by a spell that I'm fairly certain one of you has?
Adel shrugs.
So wait,
The
one of the
greater one.
So wait, one of the cards makes you dumber?
Yeah, not by much.
Huh.
Or, well, in my case, it wasn't by much.
5 fucking points ain't much.
Yeah, I know.
To be
right?
fair, he's still on above average intellect.
Thorgrim looks up at Jubilee. You sure you're not gonna tell me?
I think it's best I hold on to this for now. Let me just say nothing bad happened to me.
Then why are you being so vague about it? Is it your idea of a joke?
No, it might be best to keep an ace in the sleeve, just in case.
What sleeve?
It's called an ace in the hole.
Which
Well,
hole?
not when you're dealing with thieves and liars.
Isn't it normally just a dagger in the sleeve?
You got a point there.
I got my hammer back. That's all that matters.
I could
Nothing
probably
else.
fix it.
Oh.
Huh?
I think Riki can fix your brain, Tauntaun.
Also, it's not a disease. Also, it isn't a disease, it's a curse.
Eh. Curse, disease, potato, in some cases.
No, they're
Sometimes
very
tomato.
different. They're very different.
Riki, please fix it before he drives everybody insane. Especially if it looks over to Adelsarde.
You all then watch as Riki will walk over to Tauntaun and motion him to crouch down to her level.
He'll do a full Slav squat for it.
Alright, she reaches up, grabbing the dunce cap before beginning to pull, and with a very loud pop, you see the dunce cap come off before fading into ash.
Good job,
Cap stack
Ricky.
back to normal.
Yes, your stats are back to normal.
Amazing! My knowledge burden is back.
No way! He says, suddenly appearing.
Mutual!
How many of you would like to rescue a princess?
It'll
That
pat,
depends. The princess
Adelsarde.
it'll pats Ricky on the shoulder and then looks over to Muselgrass. Is this princess someone we know?
Yes.
Is it me?
and someone in the group here right now.
Possibly.
Wait, it's not me. Then who could it possibly be?
I can't tell you unless you say you want to rescue a princess.
What if we say
Can
we...
I be the princess?
Well, I have to ask, what happens if we
Start
don't?
thinking, do I really need this?
Then I have to find another game for you all.
If you do that, you'll have to go and set it up, right? Hello?
Correct.
Okay. Which will take more time and we'd be stuck here forever. Okay, fine. Let's go rescue a princess.
Well,
Excellent, he says, stepping over to Riki before.
No, no, no! Fucking...
Aw.
God damn it!
Adel's eyes glow red for a very brief second and then she shuts her eyes. It's like,
Remember, she's safe.
yes!
God.
This
Really
is an innocent.
irritating all of a sudden.
This is an innocent game, guys. Remember that.
Of
Camera
course.
sets on fire.
I am completely and utterly calm. She is
Yeah,
not.
me too.
She is not calm at all.
I'm very calm.
Liar.
Rage. No, just kidding.
Edel, Thorgrim, while yes, I am able to read minds, I don't need to use the spell to know the both of you are absolutely flamingly angry. Calm the fuck down.
What are you talking about? Hammer flares up a bit more.
Your hammer's on fire and your eyes are glowing red, which normally only happens when someone flirts with humor.
Adel doesn't bother responding. She just starts heading off.
Yeah,
Let's go
Hashtag
find her.
telekinesis.
If I cared about you reading my thoughts, then I'd be a
I
lot
said
more worried.
telekinesis, not telepathy.
Whatever.
As in mind.
Because I can grab you with telekinesis.
Oh, he grabbed me. Okay. So Adel stops. And very slowly turns to look at Tauntaun.
You try to move a huge creature, ability to check infested with blah 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 blah, and I can move 30 feet in any direction. How well is your strength?
Pretty low. I imagine you can move me.
It's
If you
a
do-
contested.
If Adelsarde does not resist, you can just move her.
Well, if you're trying to stop me, I'm not gonna resist. But if you're trying to dead-ass move me back, then I'm gonna resist.
Yeah, no, trying to move you back into the room.
Alright.
Wow.
Oh, shit, I've never gotten a 0 before.
11!
15, 20, 25, 30.
Can I also
watching a cat, a misbehaving cat get dragged by the scruff.
Can I just like pick her up in such a way that she's also slightly in the air while also going for Thorgrim?
And you hit Thorgrim with the same spell.
I believe so. It's just a bonus action to move things.
Yeah, but it doesn't. If it doesn't say you can target multiple creatures, you cannot. On one creature or object that you can see within range. So no, you can only do it to Adel Sardi.
Okay, well, this is just to get them back in the room. Ultimately, this lasts 10 minutes, and I could keep doing this over and over again.
Yeah, but you can't see Thorgrim anymore is the problem.
Son of a... Patterson, go get Thorgrim!
Hello!
Hello.
Thorgrim, from behind you, you hear din 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 as Patterson is excitedly running towards you.
Wait, what song is that?
What the fuck? No,
Oh, it's
no,
from
no, no, no,
Kirby.
no, 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 no. I'm taking off running now.
Okay.
Stop following me!
Hello.
Aw, my bone pile gone!
Yes, your bone pile is in fact gone.
I'm gonna go this way. Escape crazy
Hold-
zombie, or crazy
hold-
skeleton.
Hold on.
He's gotta reveal the map.
No, I don't. I just have to reveal the music and the video that is inspiration to what's going on here.
God
Oh
damn.
no. Are you Betty Hilling?
That's cute. The gobbo chases a fairy dragon from absurd distance.
Yeah.
The Skello chases the fairy dwarf for an insane distance.
Still a little fairy.
He is now.
Oh my god, I did not realize he did kobolds too!
He only did kobolds with this video.
I'm
sounds
a
like
beautiful
he's
butterfly.
But yes, this is the music that is playing while Patterson is following you, Thorgrim.
Can I send the cat after Patterson?
No.
Why do I feel like a beautiful butterfly all of a sudden?
Hello.
Stop following me.
Nope.
I'm
Patterson.
sorry, what?
Patterson will then point back to the dining hall.
No. Gotta
Patterson.
find Ricky.
As
Gotta find Ricky.
As Patterson is told no, he will continue following you.
Ah, there's a sea monster. Ah.
Is this a door?
Oh, right. You want me to reveal that hallway. I'm sorry.
I do. You. Get away from me!
No.
It sounds like he's going more melodious every time he says no.
That was adorable!
No, 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 no.
Oh no, now he's in song!
Yeah, but you didn't think Patterson could sing, did you?
I actually didn't. Yeah, that's actually correct.
He can talk, why couldn't he sing?
Just reveal this whole area. For sure.
Because lack of vocal cords.
Alright, so everyone's still in the dining area. Muselgrass will appear in the middle of the table and go, "Alright, my fair friends. Oh, it appears two of you are missing. That's fine, that'll be okay.
No, we're trying to calm them down. Give us a minute.
I will go ahead and tell you where your fair princess is waiting.
Oh, that's fine.
I will make this as easy as possible. She is waiting over there in the throne room.
The throne room?
What?
Opposite direction.
She is guarded by a fearsome dragon.
You just borrowed the goblin, didn't you?
What?
Oh,
Never
yeah,
mind.
we have a goblin waiting outside.
Oh, that's who that is. He seems like a pleasant fellow. He was very scared when I took Riki.
Yeah,
No doubt.
he's pretty jumpy.
He's skittish.
That was.
Right in
Probably
bed.
guarding
don't-
Riki.
Get your-
No, I wasn't the princess.
I can get your friends if you want me to.
Yes, please.
That would be appreciated, actually.
Mighty then! You then see him put on a fisherman's hat, and his entire attire changes.
Hold on,
into
gently with the goblin. He's skittish.
I'm not getting the goblin.
Oh,
He's outside. He can't play. And you watch as his entire attire changes into a fisherman's outfit before he pulls out a fishing rod and goes, I hope I catch me a big one. He throws it back before throwing the fishing hook forward as it speeds down the hallway, swerving hard left to go after Thorgrim and Patterson.
Looks like I'm gonna catch myself a whopper.
And Thorgrim, as you're sitting there arguing with Patterson, you see what appears to be a fishing hook suddenly turn down the corner, speed forward, wrapping around Patterson before hooking into your beard.
What the?
What?
Ow! Ow!
Imagine
What
if
the
you
fuck?
only took the entire beard.
Get the
Alright,
hell off me!
alright, do you fight being pulled, Thorgrim?
Yes, it's got my beard.
Alright, roll athletics.
Okay, I have to say, I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do with out of
Too bad you weren't
context.
raging.
I don't know what I'm gonna do
right?
without a context for this goddamn castle because fucking everything is just fucking hilarious. I can't put a goddamn entire session in the video.
You then watch as
The one, that's the name of this episode, the one without context.
you watch Muselgrass's fishing line suddenly pull taut. He goes, I caught myself a biggin. It's giving me a fight. And he begins reeling in as Thorgrim, you are drugged down the hallway.
Ow! 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 Let it go! Ow! That's my. Ow!
Now, remember, kids, the secret to catching in big fish is you can't just pull them in. You have to give them some. You have to go relax sometimes. You then watch as he lets go of the reel. Thorgrim, roll an acrobatics to not fall down. You feel suddenly there's no longer something pulling you, as you don't manage to fall, but then it immediately goes taut again as he begins reeling you in once more.
Motherfucker! Can I rage?
If you want to.
I would like to because, ow, my fucking beard!
All right. So roll athletics to try and resist.
20.
All right. So this time you manage to resist and you reach forward, pulling the fishing hook out of your beard, feeling very triumphant. And then you find that you cannot let go of the fishing line.
What the I'm doing like the arm wavy thing.
As now that it's no longer causing you pain, you are just reeled in rapidly as Muselgrass just pulls you and Patterson back into the dining hall.
Ah!
Welcome back, guys.
Wow, he's even flopping around like a fish.
I like skid onto the floor and then like skid to a stop
Do
in
the-
front of
the fish
Patterson
flop
and then
thing.
just start flopping, legs kicking everywhere. Even like with the same sound that you get when like a fish flops onto the pier.
Huh. I always knew you were child-sized, but I didn't know you could act like a child.
Shut up!
Ironic coming
No
from you.
tantrum?
Shut up!
Then, that the game's all here. You can go rescue the princess at your leisure, but do be wary of the fearsome dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon!
Yeah, we're gonna go beat up a dragon.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
Well,
Or lay a
I'll
dragon.
take care of the dragon. It's time for me to take care of a dragon, guys.
What?
Hey, whoa, wake the fuck up! I would like to also telekinesis Edelsarday to stay with us.
Okay, fuck that. No, I am getting out of this. I am going to dimension door into the room. Fuck that noise.
Okay, you appear in it, and you hear a voice go, "Now that's cheating," as a giant hand appears in front of you and begins pushing you out of the room.
Hey, I'm fine with it. I just want to get out of someone's goddamn control.
Jubilee, you see the door suddenly open as a giant magical hand pushes both Hubert and Adelsarday out.
Couldn't wait. Guys, you couldn't
I
have
was
waited.
trying to get out of someone's telekinetic grip. And Tauntaun, if you do that again, I'm going to have Hubert murder Patterson.
Patterson's immortal.
Oh wait, dragon time.
Okay.
Dwarf just charges past everybody.
So, Thorgrim, as you enter, you see steam filling the room, blocking your vision from everything, and you hear a narration begin, going, "The fearsome dwarven warrior enters the room, intent on saving the princess from the dreaded dragon,
Is that Morgan?
Mortimer."
That's not a dragon.
That's a frog.
And you, in fact, see a giant frog sitting within the room, just acting like a frog. You see its neck expanding and closing several times, but on the top of its head, you see two paper mache horns, as if indicating that it's a dragon.
Just
Does
this
it have
is an
little
ellipse.
paper mache wings in the tail?
Yes. And
This is the anime ellipses moment.
Jubilee, beside you, you feel Muselgrass lean in with his hand over his mouth, and he goes, "I couldn't rent a real dragon, so I had to use Mortimer."
Is this gonna be okay? Because I know how rough the rest of my party can play.
Oh, don't worry, Mortimer will probably just run away. He's a frog.
Come
Fair
here,
enough.
froggy!
I'm not seducing the frog. Just to let you know, that's just not happening.
Oh, now's when you draw the line. Okay.
Fuck you, dude.
How about that?
I'm
fucking response?
started
Not
doing
me
this
saying,
just
"Oh,
like you. I want you to remember that.
I know, that makes it funnier. It'll see the giant toad and her eyes, frog, and her red eyes just, like, are replaced with confusion, and she looks to Muselgrass. That's a dragon.
Yes.
She
The dreaded dragon, Mortimer.
she looks between
Look
Mortimer and
upon him with
Muselgrass.
fear!
This isn't some joke. Or is this the joke? That turtle going to that frog going to transform into a dragon.
How many amphibians are you gonna go through before you get it right?
Sorry,
It's
what?
probably not going to turn into a dragon.
You know what? I'm just gonna turn this into a performance then, and just be like, "Vile fiend, we have come to save the princess!" As I enter next to the dwarf.
With a puff of smoke, Muselgrass appears in what looks to be a viewer's box above everything, throwing popcorn into his mouth.
Oh, it'll.
You don't want a performance check for me for making the grand entrance?
No, playing along is
Damn.
just fine.
It'll just.
I mean, unless you want to roll a performance and risk tripping on the rugs.
Fuck
You
it.
vile!
Nope, I'm making it look good.
Alright, you're making it look good. Adelsarday, what are you doing?
Do we see Ricky?
Yeah.
How's she looking?
Sitting there confused.
She is looking herself over, dressed in a very fluffy pink dress.
That's.
So
adorable.
stereotypical princess dress?
Think Princess Peach.
That's exactly what
Yes.
I was thinking.
So
Basically, yes.
stereotypical princess dress.
She
Yes.
is also wearing a small golden crown.
Aww.
Okay.
ask
Now,
if she-
mighty dragon.
We're gonna have to
Thorgrim the Mighty challenges you. Face me.
Roll performance. You can enter Tauntaun, it's fine.
Nah, I wanted to do a thing.
Thorgrim the Mighty challenges you. Face me.
Nice!
Uh,
Alright, Tauntaun, what do you want to do?
Sup, bitches? I'm here to save princesses and lay dragon.
Roll performance with disadvantage. As you say this, all of you see a tomato come from out of nowhere, speed forward, slamming Tauntaun in the face.
Fitting.
So it hits Tauntaun and not the one who rolled the nat one.
No,
Your voice cracked.
you did it. You did your voice cracking enough for me.
Okay, cool.
Tauntaun got
Jubilee
the
is
tomato.
cringing a bit at that.
Tauntaun got the tomato because he's not fitting in with the story as it is. He's he's doing gangster Romeo and Juliet.
I imagine
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Thorgrim's voice crack is just because he's trying not to laugh his ass off.
Oh,
Tauntaun's just going to start eating the tomato that's on his face.
alright. Ale will look to Mortimer and then step forward. Okay, Mortimer. Hand over Ricky. Before this gets escalated.
You just see Mortimer stand there, his throat still just doing typical frog things.
She slowly tilts her head. Right. I don't think he can understand me.
I think he is just a frog.
Right.
Is he huge?
Yes, he is huge.
Damn, boy, he thick.
She'll take another step forward while observing the frog.
Oh my god, this rock's on huge creatures!
As you take the step forward, Mortimer reacts by immediately jumping 20 feet into the air and latching to the wall.
Oh. Well,
Can
Ale
I
will just walk
use-
by him then.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Is telekinesis still running? It's not been more than 10 minutes, right?
I would assume that it's still running.
Awesome. I wanted to try and lift the froggy to make him fly like a dragon.
I mean, sure, go ahead.
What side
Let's
are
see
you
if
on?
let's see if you can
The
outstrength
side
the
of
frog.
fun!
As you attempt to pull Mortimer off the wall, you find he is too sticky and he continues to stick to the wall.
I have a
Great
question.
dwarven warrior.
I
Distract
have
the
a-
foul beast as
Pause.
the cunning Adelsarte rescues the princess.
Game mechanic question.
Yeah.
Can I cast rituals more than once a day?
Yes,
Okay. I would
But-
like.
but you should still be able to speak to it.
Oh, okay.
Just for
That
shiggles.
thing has
You-
a blast.
I'm
just
going
for-
to.
Just for shiggles. I'll say you're still under speaking with animals.
Alright, I'll look up at Mortimer and just say, hey bud, you, mind moving out of the way so we can get the lady in the pink dress?
As you say this, you just vaguely hear it muttering to itself, food, 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 and that's all it's saying.
It's just hungry.
It's just hungry, huh? Do I happen to know giant frogs like this?
Do what?
Do I happen to know giant frogs like this like to like humans or anything like that, or do they have a specific type of food that they like?
As far as you know, frogs eat just about anything they can stuff in their mouths.
Okay. Because I've got some rations I can give it. I actually overstuffed on rations quite a bit. I have 55.
I've got
So-
26 of them, so yeah, we're pretty good on those.
So I'll dump out 10 rations and I'll lay it on the floor for old Mortimer to snack on.
Okay, and as he's,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as he's doing that, it's like, watch it be amazed as the dwarf tames this vile beast.
Thorgrim, as you begin pouring the food out, you see Mortimer shift on the wall and suddenly stare at the pile of food. However, he doesn't react after that.
You can have some. Peace offering.
Frogs can only see moving targets.
No, I didn't know
Tauntaun
that.
telekinesis to make the food move?
There you go.
So as you begin making the meat rations move, suddenly Mortimer fires his tongue out, sticking to
Oh, shit.
everything before pulling all the food back in. And then goes back to just sitting on the wall.
minding his own business.
While they're quote-unquote distracting the frog, I'll just go over to Ricky. To Ricky.
As you attempt to think frog, it's as if the word is pulled from your mind and replaced with dragon.
Okay, while they're attempting to distract the dragon, I'm going to go over to Ricky.
Hello.
Hello, Ricky. How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
Well, that's good. I am feeling annoyed.
Why?
This whole situation. I
What about
dislike it.
Why?
It annoys me.
Why?
I dislike these tedious games.
You don't like games.
She's allergic to fun.
I like games where I have the choice of entering or leaving.
Don't break character.
Either way, she'll raise her hand towards Ricky. Come on, let's go.
Riki will get off the chair before taking it.
Alright, we'll then later back.
With the beast soundly defeated, and the princess in the care of the intrepid heroes, the dragon flees the battlefield. You all then watch as the frog will just jump off the wall, crashing through the other wall, leaving a giant frog-sized hole in it. And then you watch as Muselgrass applauds you all. The hole is 60 feet up, so you cannot reach it.
I must go. My planet needs me.
I am beginning to understand why this castle is so dilapidated.
The castle was not dilapidated, it was very clean.
You said that there was signs of battle and shit.
The outside.
No, inside too.
No.
Yes.
The battle on the outside. Whenever you entered, the water was clean, and so were the floors.
No, I specifically remember you said there was signs of battle inside. It's why I was like, is there stuff outside too? Because if there was only stuff inside and not outside, that said a lot of things. I remember this shit.
Still describe the floor and the water as clean, though.
The water being clean was what tipped us off the fact that someone's here. You never said anything about the floor.
Do you want to continue or don't?
Yes, fine, let's go. I'm just yelling at the goddamn narrator at this point.
Old man yells at the clouds.
But the clouds yell back.
Congratulations, you saved the princess!
Yeet.
Now see,
Kind of upset I couldn't play it
clapping.
right.
now see, was that so difficult?
I feel like I have lost several years off my life expectancy after that.
Adelsarde, lighten up.
Don't worry, you have like 700 of those to spare.
I'm aware.
Oh, she is definitely allergic to fun.
So, what's the third game you're going to hit us with? I remember you mentioning hide and seek.
Yes, we can do hide and seek, or we can do battle ball.
What battle ball?
You all enter a room, I give you a little ball that won't hurt on contact too much, and you all throw it at one another and see who's the last one out.
Wait, I remember this. I think we used to do this back in Sylvania, but I think we used rocks.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's a dwarven game, isn't it?
You
Yeah,
used
we
rocks.
though. Yeah,
Interesting.
heard of it, but not used to it.
I was hoping for a
Can
chance
I
to play
opt
that.
not for this?
What'd you say, Tauntaun?
Can I opt not for this? I prefer hide and seek.
You can vote, of course.
Because out of all of us, almost none of us are athletic.
Come now.
Looks to the two athletic men in the group.
I thought you enjoyed fun, Tauntaun.
Oh,
Don't
There's a
be
difference
such a
between fun and absolute humiliation.
don't be such a stick in the mud. It is all in good fun.
I vote for Dodge Rock.
I also vote for Dodge Rock. I wanted to play it when I was visiting Sylvania.
Oh, maybe I'll take you there, and maybe we can play someday.
Yes, but
well,
Hubert
with
suggested
that,
not
Hubert's
a good
gonna
idea.
vote. Hubert will vote with Adelsarde, so I think you're out of luck, Tauntaun.
Well, that depends. There's
I
still
think Riki's also gonna vote with Adelsarde.
Ricky will vote on her own. She doesn't have to vote for the same thing that I do.
say, since there's an odd number of you, I will have to play with one of the teams.
Can I have the mucil grass?
That will be up to the team captains.
And who
Those
are the
are-
team captains?
Well, once we decide what game we're playing, we'll have to draw straws to figure it out.
Well, unfortunately for you, Tauntaun, I kind of want to see this happen, so... Majority rules.
I hate tomorrow.
Very good! He then drops down before you see him pull off his jester's cap, reach his arm entirely into it, and you hear... And straws! He then pulls out several straws for each of you all to pull.
Alright, what we rolling?
D100s.
Is this man holding 100 straws?
Ah, that's
Dang it,
disappointing.
that's one short of the magic number.
We were this close to greatness.
Okay, so
Hubert and Ricky could still do it. Patterson.
Hubert and Ricky. Alright, we have our team captains, Skelly Boy and the vampire.
Which vampire?
This one, he says, pointing to Hubert.
He's not
That's
a
a
vampire.
Thorgrim immediately like does like the sudden.
It's just
snap and,
everyone
like,
slow turns to Hubert.
No,
You
I
just-
very quickly turn to Hubert.
You see Hubert with a very bored look on his face, and he goes, I am not a vampire.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
that's
people
happy.
keep making that mistake.
Probably my attire.
Your attire, the blood red eyes, the constant hatred of the sun.
That's just
You-
stereotyping.
Thorgrim, you know Hubert's not a vampire.
Okay.
Now come to the dining room, everyone.
I am going around, but I'm going to just put my. Actually, no. I forget. Undead. So, gonna go over here.
Actually, it's apparently not undead.
Thorgrim, Hubert is not a vampire.
No, I meant this guy.
No,
He's
I
not
thought
undead either.
I thought I was avoiding Hubert to like.
I thought he was like a skeleton thing, and then
We still haven't figured out
No,
what he is,
Usagra-
honestly, but we've...
Usagrass is, in fact, a skeleton. You then watch as Muselgrass will draw the line across the middle of the dining area and goes, Team Captain on opposite sides. Now then, we're going to have to let them pick. You need to come to the line, please.
Oh my God, who's gonna be picked last for dodgeball?
I wonder.
Tauntaun.
Fuck you.
We both know
right.
it's true.
Oh, we got to flip a coin to see who goes what. What do you pick, Skelly Boy? Hello, heads it is! And he flips the coin.
Hello.
Nice to have a translator.
Adol will lean over to Ricky and says, "You don't speak hello, Patterson, do you?"
Ricky just slowly shrugs to this.
What?
It's called Patterlish.
Alright, it appears that our man clad in black gets to pick first. I do not enjoy this. Hey, Hubert will then motion to Adelsard,
Alright.
Obviously.
Surprise.
And then as it comes to Patterson, Patterson will point with all four hands at Thorgrim.
Of course.
Smart choice.
My lady, who should I pick?
You're asking me? You're the team captain.
I do not want to be.
Too bad.
Well, that's true. Unfortunately, fate has dictated that you are. It's not like you could just give up the captain spot. I'm fairly certain Muselgrass won't allow that.
Fine. I pick Riki. Patterson now must choose between the last three, and he'll pick Tauntaun.
Wow, really?
He likes Tauntaun.
Meh.
Yeah, who doesn't like it, Andy?
So are we picking me or the host?
Well, that's up to Hubert.
To
Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad I could be the last choice.
You
Great, I'm
want the last
surrounded by
choice.
skeletons.
You were the next to last choice.
Technically, you're surrounded by 2 skeletons and a sword of necromancer.
The sword of necromancer doesn't bother me, surprisingly.
Oh,
Thorgrim's in hell still, though.
now the rules are very simple. He will open a bag before pulling out a rubber ball and tosses it toward the middle where it lands. First one to grab the ball gets to throw it. If you get hit by it, you're out. If you catch it, you get to pull someone from out in.
I like Hubert chose a harem option here.
Ayo.
Jubilee says, joking.
Oh, you said that. Ayo gonna give you the stink eye.
Now,
Now you're motivated.
now to make
Harem
things
versus Army of the Damned.
now to make things a little, now to make things a little more fun. You can use one of 3 ways of throwing the ball. Your raw strength, he says, as he pretends to flex, and you see his clothing seem to take on the shape of very large muscles, but you all know they aren't there. Your speed, which he is referring to dexterity, and goes, or, if you are a spellcaster, like, well, most of the people in this room, you can use your spellcast. You can use whatever, you can use your intellect, your charm, or whatever it is that druids use.
Wow, okay.
Their wiseness, which
Bit of-
actually clerics use too.
Bit of a shade towards
We don't have
clerics.
clerics here, so I don't have to reference them.
I don't think we have a druid here either.
No, we don't. We have no wisdom.
Anyway, moving on.
If we did, we'd have left already.
Looks
As
to
if-
Riki.
As if I haven't tried that already.
Roll insight, Jubilee.
Hubert's
Oh, I might
entire
be onto
group is
something.
made out of charisma-based spellcasters. It's ridiculous.
To be fair, the party started off as just charisma casters.
And
All right,
Thorgrim.
give it a minute. I've pushed the button, so
One,
I have a plus 10 to it, so there's a good
2,
chance I'll get a high score.
3, 4,
Shut up.
5.
72, 69, 33. What?
29. Damn, I almost got a
Damn.
nat 20 on that.
It's like you were charging up the dice.
As you look, Jubilee, as you look to Riki, you just see Riki's eyes slowly look to the right as if she is hiding something.
Just whispers to Adelsarte, I think we figured out what she does.
It'll just pats Ricky on the shoulder.
I'm not a druid, she says to this. Which, she is telling the truth. She is not a druid.
That still
Interesting.
leaves cleric, bard, sorcerer, wizard.
Only, as our friend just said, there's no cleric in here, so.
BRB for a moment.
And Hubert will, as Riki seems to get more nervous, Hubert goes, he did reference a druid, however.
That's true, he did mention a druid. He must be mistaken then.
Hey, what are you people yapping about over there?
Plans on how to
It's okay,
decimate you.
it's okay if we know. We just want to understand each other a bit better.
Somehow I don't think he was referring to Riki when he said this.
What, is he referring to you then?
I am not a druid.
Thorgrim begins very loudly chanting, "Dodge rock! Dodge rock! Dodge rock!"
Hey, Muselgrass, I have a question. Are we allowed to use spells during this?
He will then pull out a comedically large rule book, which is written in Dwarven, and will open it
Says
and
the
begin,
rules.
and he begins flipping through it. Actually, for those of you who can read Dwarven, it says, "These are the rules, dipshit."
Yeah, that's a very regulation spellbook, or very regulation rulebook.
It says you can use movement spells, but not any spells that can cause bodily harm or any other unfair advantage.
I feel like, if I remember correctly, that's the 3rd volume of Dems the Rules, asshole.
Alright, so.
Question, is haste considered as an unfair advantage in there?
it is considered to be a performance-enhancing magic, and thus is banned after the dwarf Redbeard Quickfoot used it to be able to run around the entire arena while pegging people with dodge rocks.
Damn you, Swiftfoot!
Okay, so now we must partake in the traditional dodge rock taunting. And then she'll start saying in Dwarven. Your mother is slightly overweight and should go on a diet.
How dare you!
Usually just looks confused.
Also, I believe that your beard needs a small trimming.
Ooh. Oh no.
And finally, I believe that your alcohol requires 1 more week in the barrel.
Thorgrim
You just hear a pin drop in the room.
Thorgrim starts like getting the anime like pulsing vein.
The cross vein.
Hubert with his hands behind his back, goes, "Your hands are as soft as your mother's beard."
Oh, shit! Mom, get the camera!
In true Looney Tunes fashion, Thorgrim's entire face goes completely red, and there's steam coming out of his ears.
Well, Patterson, lay it on him.
Hello.
How dare
Take
he?
that back.
He said he wishes everyone has a good day. He doesn't seem to get it, but he has moxie.
He's confused but got the spirit.
Now then, as it goes, we must all rush for the singular ball in the middle. So, initiative start.
Please, Thorgrim, do really well.
Okay, so...
Just wait a couple of years for my initiative to show up.
So, what was in the rules again? No unfair spells?
No unfair advantages such as performance-enhancing things. It's pretty much just movement.
Okay.
Essentially, no haste, dimension door, and misty step seem to be allowed as they are movement options.
Meaning, I have no spells I can use unless we consider telekinesis as a movement spell if I use it on myself.
Wait, Dimension Door is legal?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is not a performance enhancing one, it is a movement ability, which means you can use it to move somewhere.
Strangely enough, teleportation is, but haste is not.
Well,
Haste
haste
can
also
be.
gives you an action.
And you can't do something to, like, debuff your opponents.
Is telekinesis considered performance-enhancing?
Technically, it's considered movement, but you can only use it on yourself.
Perfect. I think I still got some time left on this thing.
Alright, so Muselgrass next. Let's see what he rolls.
Most of us rolled pretty shittily.
Yeah, except for
Hubert.
Hubert.
Hubert didn't.
Of course you didn't.
I can say most of us.
Damn you, Thorgrim.
Hubert just wants to get this shit done now.
To be fair, he doesn't like being in charge, so...
So,
Tauntaun, what are you talking about? I'm fastest out of this group right now.
Yeah, it's only like 30 feet to the middle.
Ugh.
you all then watch as Hubert disappears and appears at the line, now holding the ball.
Does shield count as illegal?
It is technically performance enhancing. Alright, so, the quick rules. When throwing the ball, you must use athletics, acrobatics, or a check involving your spellcasting modifier. Then, the person on the receiving end is allowed to use their reaction to attempt to catch the ball. If they go under the score that is rolled for the attacker, they are hit by the ball. If they tie with it, they dodge the ball. If they go over what the attacker is using, they catch the ball.
Oh, okay,
Understood?
so I have much less to worry about now.
Yes.
Me and my 9 AC.
But Hubert is immediately throwing the ball at Thorgrim.
Of course you
And-
are.
Don't worry, he rolled an 11.
Okay.
So, Hubert throws it at you, Thorgrim, and just with the years of practice, you just lift up and catch the ball, finding it's made of rubber, which means it's even easier to catch because it isn't a solid rock.
Oh, come on. This is baby mode.
This is baby mode. Yeah.
Alright. I just realized initiative isn't going to work here, because now Patterson's going to hold his turn. Jubilee. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it with whoever's holding the ball currently. Thorgrim, it's your turn.
It's like,
I'm
Dodgeball's normally like 5 balls.
I'm
Not this
gonna.
time.
I have a question.
What?
Is rage performance enhancing?
It is not a spell, and spells were the only thing that were restricted.
Okay. So I am going to. Actually, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna bother. I'm going to attempt to beat the ball back at Hubert using athletics.
turned and motherfucking sent.
Athletics, acrobatics, or if you are a spellcaster, something that uses your spellcasting mod.
Athletics. Oh, whoop.
You
I'm not gonna be over here.
you throw the ball back at Hubert, and you watch as Hubert very calmly lifts both hands as if not worried, and then clasps them around the ball right before it hits him.
Balls are too light.
This time he's throwing it at Tauntaun.
What am I supposed to roll to catch?
Anything using your spellcasting modifier.
Investigate! Fuck.
Alright, you all then hear a loud pung as Tauntaun is hit with the ball and teleported out of the area.
I have investigated this ball, and I can assume that it's heading right for my face.
It's the only intelligence proficiency I have.
Yeah,
All right.
fair enough.
So, now it comes down to who can grab the ball on Thorgrim's side of the field.
Again?
Now, roll a d20. We'll see who rolls the highest on the d20.
I'll.
Just a flat d20.
Hey.
Thorgrim, you grab the ball.
Okay. I'm
Useful
going
cards to get a
to.
roll?
Muselgrass doesn't show his rolls.
I'm going to run to the ball, get to a halt, and I'm going to. If I were to rage in this scenario, would I be able to keep it?
Yes.
Or okay. So I will use my last rage of the day, and I will check the Hubert.
Okay. You'll get a +2 on your roll then.
Okay.
Talking to Hubert.
He
No,
might
no,
not
no,
be
no,
able to
no.
catch it this time.
He is not. He gets hit.
Oh no.
Alright, Jubilee, Adelsarday, and Riki, roll a d20 to see who gets the ball.
Well, I'm getting it.
Unless they both roll that
Rage.
one.
It's rolling, don't worry.
Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
What?
What?
Alright, Jubilee and Riki tied. That means they gotta roll again.
Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
What?
What?
I don't know what the rest
Alright.
of the thing was.
Jubilee, you got it.
Don't worry, Riki. I got this. Just keep your head down.
Okay.
Gonna move here and then try to see if I can get Patterson out. I'm gonna try, since my thing is about charisma, I'm gonna try doing a quick flourish as a distraction. Hopefully it will put them off, you know what I mean? There's either that or I try to convince them to convince Patterson to stay still to take the hit. I can use
Or you-
persuasion.
Or you can just roll Or you could just roll your performance, and that would count as your throw.
Yeah, but my persuasion's a plus 13. It's also charisma based.
Yeah. While that is true, I don't know if
Yeah,
I.
I'll do the flourish thing.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to convince Patterson to willingly get out.
Alright, well, it's thinking about it.
So
That's in that one.
you all watch as Jubilee rears the ball back, and somehow it slips out of her fingers, twirling above her head before bouncing off the top of her head.
What?
Well, it's still on our side, on your side of the field, I guess.
Oh boy.
Jubilee just kind of looks away, embarrassed.
Well,
Now
this
do you
is
see
going to be
why I don't
interesting.
want to play this game?
What are you talking about? This is fun.
Okay, Adelsarday, you have the ball.
And we'll pick it up and look it over. Interesting. Then she'll look between Thorgrim and Patterson and Moosegrass. Alright. Who would be the biggest threat?
All of them.
Very well then. And then she's going to full on yeet it at Thorgrim.
Go on, Thorgrim, roll really well.
Aha!
Wow.
Yes!
Alright, so Adelsarday, you infuse it with your magic before hurling it at Thorgrim, and you see Thorgrim faking a yawn as he holds out one hand, puts his other hand on his hip, and catches the ball.
I mean, to be fair, that was actually a really good try. Probably the best try out of everyone here, honestly.
Since you caught the ball, you get to bring someone in.
Oh! Oh. Who can I bring in? Oh, just Tauntaun. Okay, well.
Poof! Tauntaun, you're back in.
Crap.
Need all the help I can get, he says and gives you a wink. I'm just gonna calmly stride on forward and yeet at Adel.
Alright, let's see if I can catch it. Unlikely, but you never know. Oh,
I mean, you have an equal bonus to mine, so.
You do, in fact, catch it.
nice.
So who do you call in?
Hubert. As if it was a surprise.
Surprise!
Alright, Adelsarday, what do you do with the ball?
Well, I don't like these odds. Well, that was going at Patterson, but I guess I can't because someone's right in front of him, right? Well, I can move right here, so.
Alright, Patterson does not... Let's see, I think Patterson's proficient in athletics. He is.
Wow.
You then watch, you throw the ball at Patterson, and he tries to grab it with one hand, and it, like a bar of soap, it ejects out at the top, and you watch as he scrambles to catch it, eventually succeeding.
I like to assume that it's eventually just all four hands on it. It's just on.
Hi.
Patterson will then run up straight to the line, holding the ball with all four hands, and then just tries to toss it at you with all four hands.
Oh boy.
Does it get advantage because it's four hands?
No. And Adelsarday, you catch it with no issues, and as there is only one teammate you can pick from, poof, Jubilee is back in.
Okie dokie. I'm going to pass it off to Hubert.
Hubert will take it and immediately throw it at Patterson.
Hello.
Yep.
Boom! Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Alright. D20s to see who gets the ball.
Or I'm not getting it.
Alright, Thorgrim, as you're going for it, you suddenly see Muselgrass moonwalk past you as he scoops up the ball.
Mine. Oh.
He will then throw it at Adelsarday.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm outside feel.
You hear you hear Muselgrass go, "You've been struck by Punk, a smooth criminal," as you are out.
I
It'll
was gonna
just
try something, but never mind.
it'll just mumbles in Dwarven. Stop
Um,
messing with copyright.
Hold on.
Football.
Before Idle gets hit, as my reaction, I will use my mantle and, give Adelsarday a free move out of the way.
Alright, Adelsarday, you can move out of the way of the ball if you wish to.
Alright, sidestepping that shit.
Alright, it bounces to the back. Everyone roll a d20 to see who grabs it.
Everyone?
No, not everyone. You know what I mean.
I'll do a little spin and do the ow right back at grass. That'll be my thing to let Adelsarday dodge.
Alright.
It's rolling, so.
Everyone's just clapping and laughing. Hey, good job.
It still says rolling the dice.
Wonderful.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I can almost hear the dial-up sounds.
There it is. Adelsarday, you
I
get
had
the
to
ball.
click off it for it to do it.
Okay. Let's see. I'm very certain Muselgrass will catch it, so... Out you go, Tauntaun. Nope, never mind. Oh wait, no, he's not here, I forgot. Fuck it, Muselgrass. Could I roll again?
Yes.
What's an improvement?
You watch as Muselgrass will put his hands to his cheeks as if it's about to hit it before he opens his mouth comically wide, and you watch it go down into his body. You hear the sound of pinball noises going clink, 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 and you see his shirt bulging before he holds up his hand and the ball comes out of his sleeve and lands in his palm.
I was really worried that it was going to come out of somewhere else.
Yeah, me too.
That would be a shitty situation.
Alright, Jubilee!
High score?
Alright, Jubilee, you watch as Muselgrass rears his hand back, and you watch him cock his shoulder, and you hear before he throws it at you.
Bang!
Where do I need to catch this?
Roll something that uses your spellcasting mod.
Something charisma.
By the way, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So
I heard
again,
the character-
I'm making it as performance, making it a show as much as possible.
Okay.
Just kind of do a quick jump and twirl in the air to try to catch it in a stylish way. As soon as it'll roll, so I'll just give it a bit. Ooh!
Right, you managed to catch the ball. How do you catch it?
Like I said, I do a little leap, like a little barrel roll in the air, and just kind of catch it behind my back, and then land in a cool 3-point stance pose.
You then watch as
Superhero
Muselgrass goes, "Oh no!" and gets kicked out. Due to the teams being full, a catch is an elimination.
Oh.
Jubilee.
And while Thorn's distracted, I'll quickly chuck it at him. Guess if you want another performance, just do a little leap, twirl, throw.
Sasuke special?
Sure, why not?
Sasuke special toss.
Cartwheel into that backflip into the toss.
That's
Also,
kinda
the
cool.
roll happens.
Yep.
There we go. Hey, it's not bad.
Damn it.
Hey!
Oh, you got him out.
Sasuke special them.
So, Thorgrim, you were a little bit distracted. You look over just in time for the ball to hit you in slow motion as you go, and
Yay. Book. Ow.
all right, Tauntaun,
Don't
roll a
hit.
d20. Patterson gets the ball. Patterson runs to the line, chucks the ball at Jubilee. Looks like Patterson's
More-
probably getting out here.
More style, doing it stylish.
Phoenix splash. Phoenix catch.
6:30.
Triple kill.
Tauntaun, you're all that's left now.
Monster kill.
I think that's the game, Tauntaun. Yeet. Waiting for the roll to happen.
Your roll's already happened. It was a 22.
Oh, it actually went perfectly close.
Alright, Tauntaun.
Only I had advantage.
As Tauntaun is
Monster
eliminated.
kill.
What? You all then hear applause coming from you're not sure where as the game has come to a close.
Oh,
You believe
man, I was
just doing a victory dance right now?
Ale's actually smiling a little.
Well, this is hyper all over again.
No one saw this coming, not even Jubilee.
Tauntaun did.
You didn't see you saw Jubilee, the one being the winner?
Thorgrim will
He saw
shout.
himself losing.
Thorgrim will shout from the sidelines of Jubilee. You're lucky I wasn't using an actual rock, but he's like actually grinning.
I fear if we
Yeah,
were
well,
using
maybe
an
you'll have to try next. Maybe we'll have to try next time. See how much better you fare.
I fear if we were using an actual rock, he would have won.
I mean, did you see how many times I caught it?
Yes, but how often can you survive catching a rock thrown by a dwarf?
Yeah, fair enough. They gotta hit me first, though.
Alright. Well, that was the third game. Muselgrass, what happens now?
I need to prepare for the biggest game, which you guys are allowed to explore the castle for the time being while I have to think it up. You then see his fingertips glancing together in excitement.
She'll start heading along. Let's go explore the rest of this place while we have the chance.
I think I saw a place that I wanted to see.
Alright, lead the way. Actually, hold on. Is there a door here or anything? Or is this just a wall?
That's empty darkness.
Oh, foreboding.
It did also
The
empty
dog's
darkness
nest.
over here.
Shit! Oh! It's not what I want at all!
Ayo?
Shut the F up, man.
Where are you going?
Right here. Top middle. Yay! Womb! I'm gonna go in the womb.
It looks like a
Oh,
room
no.
that
What?
it looks like a room that was designed for prayer purposes.
Oh,
Come back.
boring.
I'll go back.
I got
I'm back
boosted
too.
top parts.
Ail's gotta take a look at the altar. Is there anything on it?
Seems to be a few there seems to be a few offerings of some sort. Mostly herbs, spices, cinnamon, but they're fairly old in look.
Ail ponders for a moment. I wonder. She'll then take out the amulet Zuriel's in and place it on the table. She's going to try and see if she can transfer Zuriel from the amulet back to the altar, similar to when they first met, and see if anything happens.
It does not seem like he can be moved from the amulet.
Darn. Was thinking there might be, I don't know, maybe some way to help you out with that. You okay in there?
You don't get a verbal reply, but the amulet shines
Alright,
for a
good to
moment
hear.
and it goes out.
She'll put it back on. So, Ricky.
Huh?
Do you know anything about the religions or the gods here?
Yes.
Were there any that would accept offerings like these?
Gods would, Archfey would, demons and devils would.
Archfey?
Yeah.
Interesting. Muselgrass seems to, well, mentioned an Archfey could potentially be the race of his master.
Archfey are typically tricksters.
That makes so much sense. Not that it means anything, but we might have a clue as to who the master is.
So, the master might be this big, fairy thing?
By the sounds of it, yes.
Huh.
Could be a fairy, could be a really powerful elf, could be a gnome, could be a leprechaun.
Muselgrass did mention that he was a figment of his master's imagination.
Well, if he's a gnome, then that would explain all the games. Gnomes seem to have a fondness for doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, but can gnomes create things via their imagination?
Probably. I don't know.
Technically, they can. They're inventors. If
That's
Moby
not-
keeps up in the lore.
That's not what I meant.
So that's why you thought a Death Tyrant was the one who ruled this place.
Mm-hmm. I was like, a dead tyrant might be doing some ridiculous shit like this and might have, I don't know, but I don't know. Well, that's it for this area.
Anyway, yeah, I'm bored, so I'm gonna go over here.
You see two other rooms. One is pretty empty and barren. Nothing of interest except a small red gem floating above the floor, and the other one looks like a war map, but it is torn to shreds.
Well, damn.
I'd like to look at the gem.
Okay.
Hey, Adel,
Hmm?
you think this gem looks kind of magical? Think it'll have magic-y stuff in it?
Most likely.
Do you think it'd be a bad idea if I took it?
I think that the gem belongs to someone. Who that someone is, I'm not sure. Most likely, if you took it, it would definitely annoy them.
I don't know, it looks pretty unguarded.
If you wish to try and take it, go ahead.
I'd like to at least touch it.
Okay. You reach out, you touch the gem. Nothing adverse happens.
Okay. Can I hold it in my hand?
Yeah.
I will hold it and take a look at it.
It looks to be a crystalline type of gem with a very dark red center.
Okay. Does it resemble my iron stone in any way?
No.
Okay. Ah. Maybe I could take this to Tauntaun and see if he can figure out what this thing is at least.
He should be able to.
Okay. You know where he went?
Nope.
Shit.
Go check in the main room where we were before. He might still be there.
Alright.
Alright, while he does that, Ada will go and check out the map.
Like I said, it's a destroyed map. You can't really get anything out of it.
That's a shame. This would have been very useful. Oh well.
Unfortunate it was torn to shreds.
Yes. If only... Well, I guess it would have been too convenient to hope for a map that was, well, useful. Oh well. Then she's gonna make her way over here.
Anton, what are you doing?
Explore it. Ugh.
I see
Yeah,
that.
joking
But
at
what,
cheese. What the fuck?
but what are you doing? Why is there cheese in your Pop-Tarts?
I have cheese sticks.
Anyway, so what you doing?
Explore it.
I know that, but what are you doing?
Well, I mean, you said this was a Forge place, right?
Yeah.
I want to investigate it.
Roll investigation.
First and foremost, can I actually get down to it?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
You're in the area, so.
Investigation. 18.
Apart from looking around and seeing unused materials, there doesn't appear to be anything of note here.
What kind of material?
Unusable iron, steel, scrap metal, etc., etc.
Okay. Shame there was no gold. Always on the hunt for certain material.
Anything else?
Is there more up this way?
There is. There's
whoa.
a room on the right and a room on the left.
We'll go to the left first.
Wow.
Is that gold?
It is gold.
Muselgrass, I have a question.
And as you say this, you hear a rumbling sound before a soft as Muselgrass appears beside you.
Hey, Musel. Question. Are we allowed to take anything from
Till you win the last game, you will be allowed one object that you can find in here to take with you. It's your prize. And he seems very excited to say this.
Thank you very much for answering my question. Does Patterson count as his own person?
He looks to Patterson before looking to you. Is he risen by his own magics?
His mother's technically a dagger, and he is sentient enough to put himself back together.
But does he require someone to use and hold the dagger in order for him to stay reanimated?
I mean, I normally have him carry it.
You seem to be avoiding the answer here.
Well, I've never had to think about it before. Ultimately, I am attuned to it, but I more or less just treat him as his own person.
I will have to talk to my lord to see what they think.
Alright.
Anything else?
Can I pat your skull?
Why, of course! He then leans his head down for you.
I'm going to start patting his skull like one would pat a dog.
Okay. Now, I must be off. I have to go prepare for the game.
Toodaloo!
Ta-ta!
Hey,
Thorgrim.
Tauntaun, he's a... God damn it, he's not here.
Jubilee's there, though.
Hey, Jube, do you have the ability to tell when something's magical?
I think I only have the ability to turn magic things off, unfortunately.
Ah, crap.
I'm not so much the identifier as I'm more the turn it off, but I can try from studies and see if it has a possibility of being magical.
See, because I found this gem. Wondering what it was.
I'll inspect the gem a little bit.
Okay. Trying to determine if it's magical.
A good Arcana check, actually. Holy crap.
Alright, so from what you can tell, this is not magical in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, nothing that I can tell. Looks like an ordinary gem to me.
Okay. Pretty shiny.
I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but it doesn't show any of the signs of being tampered with, if that helps.
Alright. I'm gonna go put it back where I found it. Go and put it back where I found it.
All right.
I think it was a dragon egg. I don't know why, but that just sounds like hilarious.
Right. And Adel Serde. Well, Jubilee, do you want to do anything? I should ask
Not
that
really.
before you. Okay, Adel Serde.
What's in here?
In there appears to be a meeting room of some sort.
And in here?
Looks to be like a very big bedroom from what you can tell.
She'll head into the bedroom first and look around.
Alright.
Anything
What
of
What are you looking for?
anything which looks to be of note.
Roll investigation.
Alright. Hubert, help me out with this.
Hubert will give the help action.
Okay, so that's advantage. Investigation. Wow.
Alright, you don't really see anything in here noteworthy.
Hubert, do you see anything?
Unfortunately not.
Ricky?
As you look to Riki, she seems to have already dove her way into a clothing. Into a wardrobe. There we go. That's the word I was thinking of. Dove her way into a wardrobe and peeks her head out from all of the various clothings that are within it.
Did you find anything?
I found clothes.
Do you want to keep them?
I don't know. I'm looking through them.
Alright. Well, it'll then look around for a bit before heading to the meeting room.
Something on your mind, my lady?
No.
Very well.
Why? Something on yours?
You seem suspicious of everything.
I dislike tricksters. They're the kind to play a stupid joke, no matter how hurtful or how annoying, and it'll be fine because it's for their own amusement.
He has yet to hurt us, technically.
Yes, not yet at least. And she'll start looking around the meeting room, see if there's anything of note.
Roll investigation.
Alright. Okay.
Nope, nothing of interest here.
Hubert, same for you? Nothing interesting?
Afraid not.
How does this keep happening? Okay.
What, do you guys keep getting the same results?
Yes. Is there like a table or like a cupboard or anything?
No, there doesn't seem to be anything that's holding anything valuable here.
No furniture either?
Nope. Well, there is a singular chair here, but it seems that this was more of a standing meeting room than anything else.
She'll take a seat
So
on
a
it.
subculture, if you will.
She'll take a seat on it and then survey the room slowly. Before shutting her eyes and try and imagine what kind of meetings would have taken place inside a place like this.
Hubert will watch you for a while, but says nothing.
What on earth would an archfey need a meeting room for?
We're assuming that they owned this. We assume they owned this place before whatever battle occurred here happened.
That's a good point, actually. Well,
They could have ended up being a squatter, and once all of the humanoids killed one another here, they took it over.
Wonder where the rumors about the demons came from then.
Probably a demon.
No kidding. What happened to it then?
He will shrug to this because he has no clue.
I kind of wish I knew more about this place. It seems like something went down here.
I'm sure we can discover that later on.
I suppose. Maybe there's a library or someone that'd be willing to explain. I doubt I'll get a straight answer out of the Lord. He'll probably say something vague and generic while laughing like an idiot. So I'll go back.
Alright.
Oh.
Tauntaun, what are you doing?
Die, not die.
Try harder.
Do you want to do it?
I'd like to be able to breathe without my body attacking.
Sounds like you want your turn skipped.
Yeah, for now.
Do what?
Skip over me for now.
Alright, so with that, you all hear, the game has decided, meet in the dining area!
Alright.
Where was the dining area again?
The one that we played Dodge Rock in.
Oh, the main hall again?
Yes. Where you played Battle Ball, thank you.
Dodge Rock.
Alright, you see Muselgrass waiting for you all, and he goes, I have thought of the most arduous game. One that will truly tell me if you are worthy of the prize at the end.
Crossword, isn't it?
What prize is that?
You'll get something from the treasury. If you two will please step back a little bit. He's talking to Adelsarte and Thorgrim.
Jubilee's closer though.
Yeah, she's not in the way.
Hey.
Now, you will play a game designed by Bullywugs, the dreaded Wig Wag Whoa!
The what?
You have to play tic-tac-toe with me.
Wig Wag Whoa! I
How
love Wig Wag Whoa!
the fuck? Tic Tac? Oh my god, we're gonna be stuck here forever.
Now, who wants to play?
I would.
Don, step up to bat.
Where is up to bat?
Thought we're playing tic-tac-toe, not baseball.
Just anywhere. Now, I will make the first move. I'll make the first move if that's okay.
It's completely fine with me.
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck. I've written myself into a corner.
Whoever goes first has the advantage every time.
Yep. Yep.
Looks like I win, but that was a good try, my friend.
Here's a question, DM. How are you going to delete all this?
Carefully.
Fair enough.
It is going to take me a minute, but I will get it. I guess that's one way of doing it.
Move all of it.
Oh, stop selecting content. Dang. There you go.
Right, who's next?
I will go.
Okay.
All right, I'll go first if you don't mind.
Fine.
But apparently, I'm making a square this time.
Okay.
Hmm.
That means Adelsarte is gonna go pluses. That's not a plus.
Nope. It is if you tilt your head a certain way.
But then the other one becomes a diamond, and now it's a circle.
Game's a draw.
Draw.
We have drawn! It looks like we have to go again!
Draw game.
Alright.
This time you get to go first.
Very well.
Wait a minute. Is there an undo?
There is.
I don't know what that button is.
It removes all drawings, but I forget what it is too, yeah.
I don't want to remove all drawings. I just want to undo certain programs, but it's fine. I'll just take them off one by one. Take them off one by one. Take them off one by one.
Take 'em up.
What?
Your go, my friend.
Very well.
Draw game.
Yep. Well,
Appears we are equally matched. We get to go again.
oh my god.
I see.
Fiddlestarday is not happy that she's tied with the skeleton.
Nope.
Constantly.
This feels like the way how tic-tac-toe usually goes is that either someone fucks up or nobody wins. So,
The only way to win is to not play the game.
I
War
don't think
games.
that applies in this scenario.
It's war games. Quote.
War games!
Not that war games.
That's literally all I think about when I say
War games.
war games. War
Okay, at
games.
this point, it looks like you guys are just slowly rotating the board around.
Maybe.
You manga.
You manga.
You manga.
You manga.
Alright.
Now it's time to play for real.
Okay.
What?
Let's start here.
If you die in tic-tac-toe, you die in real life.
Ayo.
What?
You can die in tic-tac-toe?
In my
it's
version,
called-
you can.
It's called the Russian version.
Russian tic-tac-toe.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I know the move.
I think that I might have won this one.
Oh.
It would appear that you have, my friend.
A little bit of a roundabout way, but you did it.
That's 22.
There we
You
go.
then see.
I mean, to be fair, if you can control as many corners as you can, you tend to win.
Exactly.
Usograss will then clap and go, very good, very good. You played amazingly. Make sure I don't put any of the players when I do this.
I've been playing chess with Hubert for centuries. This is not much.
What about Wigwag Woe 2?
You can have a
Electric
try
Boogaloo?
at that.
Wig Wag Woe 2, Electric Boogaloo.
The wiggier and the wooier.
Ooh, woo.
You know what?
Now then, everyone gather close together. That'll make this easier.
For who?
Patterson,
For
come in.
me.
Damn it.
You?
Yes, we need to transport you all somewhere.
Why?
So that you can get your prize! Now close
Better
your
not be
eyes.
our eternal reward.
Now close your eyes and count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
As you get to 2, you're all transported.
One? What the fuck?
1, 2, 3. Here you are.
Oh, I was here earlier.
The Stronghold's treasury. You're each allowed one item out of it.
Alright then. Since I won, I guess I'll go first.
Of course. Go ahead.
So, shall look in the treasury and see what's available.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Oh, great. The one I've been doing terribly on for the past few rolls. Let's see what happens this time. Well,
Ace detective.
Oh, right, useful grass. Where did we land on Patterson being his own person?
I asked my lord. He said no. It's an extension of you.
That's a shame.
Alright. Battlesword Day. You find a potion of climbing.
great. Anything else?
Now you can climb
Yeah.
good. Duration
You know
of
what?
motion.
You actually just get a potion of spider climb. That's better.
What is that?
It gives you spider climb for an hour.
What's spider climb?
You stick
It's
to
a
walls.
spell. It literally lets you climb walls and ceilings without a check.
I didn't
spider.
know that. Tis why I asked.
You don't know about the second level spell you have access to?
Why would I know that?
Because it's in the sorcerer spell list and the cleric spell list.
So,
Enough sass from the both of you. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. Here. Investigation.
Yes. Investigation.
Investigation pour moi.
What did Mr. Thorgrim go and find himself?
Preferably something that helps me do the smashing.
You have
That's just
found
odd
a
how everyone finds a deck of many.
you have found a bag of holding.
Ooh! Gimme.
Hey, you want to carry a bunch of bones?
No.
Who's next?
I'll
Not
go
everybody.
next.
Just about to say, not everybody jump up at the chance here.
Sorry, I was.
Roll investigation. You root around for a bit, and you find a bag. Hold on. I gotta make sure this. You find a bag that has a few fuzzy objects within it.
What color is the bag?
It is gray.
I don't remember
This
what.
is strange. What is this?
I, as a player, know the item, but I don't remember what else in that specific one.
Well, I'm asking our gracious host what this is, what it is that I found.
It's a bag of tricks.
Gray bag of color has different animals.
Yeah.
But Vegeta, tricks are for kids.
Shut up, Pavlik!
You know,
I'm hilarious
what,
and
Nappa?
you'll
Catch
quote
it.
everything I say.
you know what, Nappa? Catch it with your teeth.
Yay! Huh.
Hold on, I'll get you.
Wonder how I can use this.
There you go. Those are your options. All right, who's next?
That's cool.
I shall defer to Riki and Hubert. Technically, Tauntaun's already been in there, so probably has some form of advantage to find something.
You didn't get a chance to actually look at everything because you skipped your turn.
That's because I was dying and couldn't talk!
That
Yes,
is
but
not
you
the
did
DM's fault.
You did say skip me for now, so.
Yeah, that's for now. Because I figured
Alright.
he was gonna go to one of the other players, not to Muselgrass.
Alright, Riki will go in and rummage around for a bit before coming out with a belt.
Kinky. Think.
What?
Came out with a belt.
Tauntaun.
What? He's not a child.
Still. Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
I don't want to hear that from the person wearing pretty much nothing.
Riki's also wearing nothing. Just want to point that out.
She's wearing a
Pretty
shirt.
much
I'm
nothing
fairly
about the
certain we
thing.
got her a shirt.
Yeah, Tauntaun has made her a few outfits.
Hubert will go in and come out with a potion of water breathing.
Nido libido.
That leaves you, Tauntaun.
Maybe you'll be lucky and you'll find the deed in here.
I'd love that, but I doubt the DM's gonna do that. Investigate, right?
Yep.
If only I had that, advantage.
Alright. Tauntaun, you rummage around and you find a Gilded Skull.
Wow.
Eh? Hold on. How much does it look to be worth? This is very important.
Quite a lot.
Would you say 300 or more?
Yes.
The return of Clarence! Tauntaun will walk out happily with this gold.
How has everyone gotten one of their prizes?
I think so.
Wonderful! You are all free to leave at your leisure, and you can come and play games anytime you want to.
I thought we were going to meet your lord.
Oh, no, he's very shy.
Right.
He can't see you until you visit at least 3 times.
Does there have to be spacing between the visits?
Technically, no.
So if I just come in and out of the door 3 or so times, I can see him?
Would be up to him, but probably.
Well, only one way to test that theory. Now, you said only the stuff that we took from here we could keep, or if we found anything elsewhere?
Care about the rest of it, only what's in the treasury.
Huh.
Thorgrim, what about that gem that you found?
I talked to Jubilee and she said it didn't seem magical, so yeah, I left it.
Oh, in which case, can I take it?
I still don't care, so long as it wasn't in the treasury.
No, I was asking Thorgrim.
Morgan doesn't have it, he put it back.
Yeah, I put it back where I found it.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know, you could decide, oh, I changed my mind, but okay. If you're not changing your mind, I'll just go grab it before we go.
Actually, that reminds me, Muselgrass, do you have a platinum vial anywhere in this place? Preferably filled with a pickled tentacle and an eyeball?
Possibly within the treasury.
Bless
Well,
you.
I suppose I can be happy with just a skull for now.
Yeah, I'll tell Adel where I found it, but yeah, whatever. It's just a gem, as far as I know.
Okie doke. Well, Elle will start heading towards the exit, though she will grab the gem on the way. Yeah.
Tauntaun is curious about this door, though. He hasn't gone in here yet.
Oh, no, you can't go in there.
No?
No. That's for later, if you come to visit again.
Oh, is that where
Alright.
your master dwells then?
No, I can't tell you what's in there.
Okay.
Can you tell us what's not in there?
every room that's not that room.
Understandable. Okay, we'll head to the exit, grabbing the gem as she goes.
If we come back again, will the games be more difficult?
No, of course, but you can. I know that you all can handle them.
Interesting.
We might play battle ball with actual rocks.
Ooh,
I
that
know.
sounds like fun. Well, hopefully we can meet again soon.
I look forward to it.
I'd love to play more Dodge Rock. Find where the rest of the group is,
Exit.
We're at the end.
which is
Bottom left.
at
Jubilee stands awkwardly in front of the treasury.
I think Chaos had to BRB.
Nope, he's there.
No, just my spine was killing me, so I was laying back.
Ah.
I had a hard time getting up.
Alright. Yeah, we'll head on.
Will anybody remember something before they leave?
Oh yeah? And that is?
I'm waiting to see if anybody remembers it.
Where's our robot?
wait. DM, remember what? Sorry?
Oh yeah. Mark.
Remember something before you... No, not him. He's out here. There
Okay,
is
so-
something I'm seeing if you all remember before you leave, which I doubt.
Okay, here we go again.
Asking me for memory things will never turn out well.
It's fine. You all can leave. It's nothing important.
I don't believe
No,
it.
no, no.
The last
It's
time
gonna
we
bug me
forgot.
now. I'm
The
bringing out the
last time
journal.
we forgot something. Yeah.
Yeah, last time we forgot something, it was a whole ass person drowning.
Okay, I'm going to rewatch part of the previous session to see what we fucking forgot.
Honestly, surprised you forgot.
Let's see,
could it
there's
possibly
Mimic
be?
Man over here.
Don't be. I am very forgetful.
There's this forge here. Got a Gilded Skull.
Can we have a hint?
I mean, technically, Tauntaun has already said what it was.
Oh, the Mimic Man?
Yeah, his name's Knuckles. You're not even gonna go say bye to Knuckles.
What?
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Tauntaun doesn't know Knuckles exists.
Thorgrim is gonna run over to Knuckles' room place.
You
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
As you enter the room that Knuckles is in, you can hear him very loudly snoring, just...
Psst, hey,
Hey,
hey, Knuckles.
He wakes up and immediately gets into a fighting stance. Let me at him!
No, it's just me,
Ah.
Hi. Hey, buddy. I'm afraid we're gonna be leaving for a bit. So, I'll make sure that the rest of us come back, but, for now, I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
Well, don't go dying out there.
Damn right I won't. We need to have another fight.
I like wrestling.
Me too, bud. Me too. And I'm gonna give him like a bro hug.
It will give you a bro hug back.
Ugh.
Well, I'll see you later then.
Hey, you had better. And if you die, you better let me know.
Don't worry. If I die, you can punch me in the face.
Damn
Got it?
right I will.
Good. Well, see you, bud. Take care.
He does his best to nod to you the way a chest can nod before he immediately goes back to sleeping.
It's just a full body, just.
I was very tempted to make him your enemy.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. Eternal rivals.
Well, it will head off.
Everyone here.
We'll
Okay.
head
Yeah, that's
out.
another thing we need to remember. Some NPC hates.
Hates me.
All right.
Yeah, I need to write that down.
So
It'd be hilarious if it was Charlie.
I know,
Could be
right?
NPC.
As you all exit, you see piles of metal and what look to be very broken Duragar lying in random places, while Charlie is very calmly cooking.
I guess it's a good thing that we took Ricky back inside.
It looks like pieces of what used to be one of the metallic spiders and the steel predator.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Oh, we skipped stage 3. Nice.
Thanks, Charlie.
Hey,
Appreciate it, bud.
Edo, you want to summon your Durgar friend? Not Durgar. Flame Dwarf.
Oh,
Flame Dwarf.
Can't. Been too soon.
Okay.
Guess
Well,
we'll just have to carry
How
around
many
the
little
scrap.
bunch of dead bodies?
There's nothing to loot off the dead bodies. All of their weapons are broken. The armor is in pieces. Whatever Charlie has done to them, it was bad.
And the spider is in unusable state?
Uh-huh.
Right.
The spider looks like it was crushed.
Charlie,
I mean, I wasn't really looking for gear. I was looking more for bones.
I'm not letting you gut the Drunkard.
what happened?
Give me the bones!
Oh, these guys appeared with those things, told me to surrender. I immediately punched the one that told me to surrender, and yeah.
She'll glance around to see just how many there were.
There were 20.
were being the key word there.
There was once 20 Duragar and some robots. Then
Yeah.
suddenly, they stopped existing.
Halo rubs her chin, and she does not look happy.
I mean,
Well,
good job looking out for us, bud. Appreciate it.
see, Riki, I told you we could survive.
But this means
Oh.
we can't really spend any more time faffing about. We kind of gotta get going.
So,
Why? Why are you scared of these weaklings?
because we're
Long
not you,
story short,
Charlie.
we're not afraid of them. We're afraid of the person who's sending them, who has killed a demigod.
Any person who has to send this many people to do the job of one person's weak.
It's not that he's weak, it's that he's thinking of this as a game.
Wait, didn't the four heroes lead an army against the dragons?
I didn't lead any army.
In all fairness, that was an army of dragons versus an army of people.
No, I think we're talking. I think you started talking about the 4 legendary heroes.
Either
didn't-
way, we
I
should
didn't lead any army to fight.
Have you not heard of the
start.
4 legendary heroes?
They're my friends, man.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Yeah.
we went over this.
We went over
Oh,
this the first time.
Sorry, I thought we didn't know that Charlie knew them.
No, we did. It's why he's the 5th hero. Alright.
Right, so, do you remember the time that they went and fought a bunch of dragons?
Yeah, they told me about that. I was fighting my
Yeah,
own.
they had an army to help with that. Mostly
Yeah.
to help with the sheer amount of dragons.
Yeah, I fought my own bits of dragons. I beat them all.
Huh, neat.
Well,
Well, point is, we're not as powerful as you.
You guys
we're
need
not
to work on that.
on the power level of the legendary heroes.
So,
You need
like,
to work on
we're at where you pretty much may have started when you were a baby right now. You gotta...
Not that much. Give us some credit.
I'm giving us no credit. We have managed to live this long through sheer amount of luck and somehow my suicidal attempts being failure.
Yeah,
yes.
you really need to work on that, by the way. 'Cause your attempts
I
might
will
get
laugh in
all
the
of
face
us
of death.
killed.
Wow, it's as if I've been saying that since the first day we met. But that aside,
I will laugh in the face of death, woman.
laugh in
That's
the
fine,
face
just
of your
don't get us involved in it then.
laugh in the face of your own death, not ours. But that aside, we should definitely keep moving. So this is
Yeah,
phase 3.
give me like however long it takes to cast this spell again.
Are you
I'm
gonna
just
try going in and out of the building, see if that worked?
Right, no,
I'm
I
just-
said spell.
I'm just a dad looking for revenge. I'm nowhere near the caliber of you.
We're working on it though.
Adel's gonna look over the bodies again. Like, you said there were 20, but how many were spiders and how many were Duragar?
There was only one spider, there was one steel predator, and there were 20 Drunkard.
We would not have beaten these people on our own.
Oh, that's no way to talk. You guys could have handled it.
Is that Charlie speaking or you?
Charlie.
You don't even know what we're capable of.
No?
So don't
I know-
make
I
assumptions.
know that if they have to send this many people towards you, you guys can pretty easily beat them.
easily, he says. Right.
Yeah.
Well, your summation of us is... She shakes her head. Either
I
way.
believe you overestimate us and underestimate yourself.
Look, whenever I was traveling with my friends, people sent people after us all the time, and we always beat them.
Yes,
Except
but you are you.
Except for Valentine. She scares me.
You are you.
She's fucking hot. That's the best part of it. Shut up, she's my queen.
She drank my blood, and I didn't really appreciate that.
What do you mean? She drinks everyone's blood.
Ricky.
Huh?
You said you've never seen past phase 3.
No.
The last people you were with, they died to this many people?
Yeah.
Compared to us, how strong were they?
I don't know.
One eternity later.
So, are we done waiting for his calligraphy, or are we just gonna be here for the next hour?
I was just waiting on. Yeah,
He's creating a Kirby boss.
I was waiting on Tauntaun to be done.
It takes 10 minutes.
I am not gonna wait here for a literal 10 minutes, dude.
So whatever you're
I
doing,
wasn't
it's
expecting
done.
you to. I was expecting weird RP shenanigans.
Whatever you're doing, it's done.
Okay. It's just a fine vehicle.
Okay.
Same thing I cast every time we have to go somewhere.
And you're wanting Charlie to pull the reins.
Yes. Now remember, Charlie, you're racing the arrow, but the arrow also guides you.
Yeah, but if I go a different direction than the arrow, that means I win.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
the arrow has to tell you where to go because that's telling you where you need to be.
And how am I racing it if we can end up at the same spot at the same time?
Because it's slightly ahead of you. Also, this is me timing your speed.
But once again, if I go a different direction, I can beat it.
Charlie?
Eh?
Are you running away from the arrow?
No. He said it would always be ahead of me.
Yes. And what? You're going to decline his challenge? You're going to admit defeat by not doing the same thing it did, but better?
I mean, if you want me to outrun the arrow, I can do that pretty easily.
Then do that.
Okay.
So,
Don't start that, please. No, this is my way of helping him have a sense of direction.
she points in this direction on the map. In order for you to outrun the arrow, you need to reach here. Can you do that?
I can try.
Now, in order for this to work, you need to follow the same path as the arrow. If you don't, that means you're admitting that the arrow is stronger than you.
But you told me to run. You told me to beat the arrow, which means I have to leave it in the dust.
Yes. That means you have to get past the arrow.
Which means I can't look at it once I'm past it.
Yes. So you better get past it.
And I will.
Okay. Then she glances to Tauntaun and gives him a face like, you better not fucking pass that arrow. If he can somehow outspeed telekinesis, I'm worried that he will somehow outspeed the arrow that's always supposed to be in front of him in his eyes. So,
He's going to glitch through the stage, and we're going to somehow end up in another dimension.
Alright, so, is everyone ready for Charlie to race this arrow?
Oh boy.
I don't think
Like
we're
that.
ever ready,
Rosman
but
is going to put rope on himself to keep him in one spot this time.
Okay.
And Thorgrim's gonna clench his legs as much as he possibly can to try and hold himself in.
Alright, so, everyone roll athletics or acrobatics. Tauntaun, you get to do it with advantage. Thorgrim, why the hell not? You get to do it with advantage too.
I got an 11.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Tauntaun may have hung himself.
Alright, so Tauntaun, right as you get done situating yourself, you get pushed backwards and you just kind of flump over into the back of the carriage, laying on the ground as Charlie takes off takes off running. Thorgrim, you're doing fine. You reach over and you stop Jubilee from falling over, much like how Hubert stops Adel Sarday from falling over. And now that Tauntaun has fallen backwards into the carriage, you all see that the curtains are parted. The arrow is very clearly in front of Charlie. Then you all see Charlie sparking with electricity as you see his hair beginning to stand on end with lightning coursing through it before, in a loud, deafening boom, he takes off. And all of you see the arrow go through the back of the carriage as Charlie leaves it in the dust.
Oh my God, he
How
glitched
did
through
he
the
do
stage.
that?
Maybe because that was a cantrip, Edel Sarday.
He's sequence
Never gonna be
breaking.
able to creep back.
He's doing a speed run.
Great, where
Right.
the fuck did he go now?
Who wants to roll a D100?
I do.
Boy, I'll do it. Oh, okay.
Bye.
What the fuck? Are we gonna end up?
I'm rolling. Wow.
Are we gonna end up back in
Get transported
fucking?
back to our home dimension.
We're gonna end up back in the place where we all started, fucking here.
I told you he's glitching through everything, and we're gonna end up in another dimension that we've never been to before. He's gonna literally fall through the floor.
Oh boy, where the fuck are we gonna end up? Oh, that's not too bad.
Off the bat.
So, Charlie begins dashing through the wilderness, ducking and diving through trees, and you all see one particularly large tree approaching very rapidly as Charlie unhooks himself from the carriage, speeds forward, slams a fist into it, shattering it into splinters before grabbing the rope and continues sprinting through, eventually coming to a stop in the middle of the wilderness where you all notice there's a faint blue glow in the entire surrounding area.
Everybody okay?
You know what? Adel says as she sits up. Fuck this. Fuck the fifth hero. Fuck how fast he is. Fuck this carriage. And fuck this traveling method. And as she continues, she just falls out of the carriage.
As you continue, you finally notice something to your south.
Wait a minute.
Magic?
Adel
Fuck
Sarday
is that?
just dropped an F-bomb 5 times.
She dropped a few of them.
Couldn't care
Also,
less.
what
I
the
see
hell
more
is
than
that?
As Adel Sarday has her little tirade, you all look south while she has her own little moment that only Hubert seems to be paying attention to, and you notice a very large tree miles to your south. However, it is gigantic. You can tell just by the sheer size of it that if you were standing at the base of this tree, you would be awestruck by how huge it was, and you see blue energy gathered within its branches as it seems to sway in the wind.
Charlie, glowing blue thing, let's go!
Nope. And she, gets out of the carriage. No. We are going to walk there. For one, we don't know what's out there. If we run in, all guns blazing, it might find us first. And I swear to the gods above and the gods below, if we end up lost again because we went on the wrong road when we were being taken at the speed of goddamn light, I am leaving. Ugh.
What are you talking about? That's just Aether. Or Ether. It's one of those two.
Glowing blue thing, let's go!
Wait, no. What?
Ether.
That's
What?
ether?
Yeah.
And then she pulls out a shard of the dark ether. Like this?
Yeah, that's dark ether. That's the bad stuff.
Then what's that?
That's just ether. I don't know much about it. It was too much magic mumbo jumbo for me.
I want to study it, let's go, Charlie!
I don't think it's technically magic either, from what I know.
Really?
Does Thorgrim know anything about
all
this
the more
ether
reason
stuff?
for me to study it, Charles.
Roll history, Thorgrim. Actually, you'll get advantage, but you still only roll.
It doesn't matter.
We'll get advantage. Rolls a 5 on that one.
Unfortunately for you, Thorgrim, no, you're not very familiar with it.
Magic mumbo jumbo.
Look, it's a smarter and better idea if we just walk there.
I mean, unless someone's trying to harness its power, then it's probably not a good idea.
But who could be harnessing... Wait. and then she'll look on the map to try and see where they are. Oh no.
What?
Okay,
What, bro?
never mind what I said. We have to run. This is where Rashi was, but more importantly, this is where the cultists were. The cultists and Rashi were fighting in this area.
Wait,
that would
he's there?
That would be why they were fighting Rashi. They're after that.
Thorgrim's about to take off.
Thorgrim,
What?
I will telekinesis your ass, Thorgrim.
I
You're
have
not
to
ready
find
yet.
him.
if you find
not
him
ready
and
yet.
die, what would that achieve? Now
Hold
take
on. I have a better point to make. Thorgrim, he was on our dimension, not this one.
But Scorp, we know he is in this dimension.
Who? The puppeteer?
Yeah.
We know his forces are in this dimension.
No, I'm pretty sure the dragon said the puppeteer was in this dimension.
We need to go see. We need to go see. Mark's creator. That's our priority right now.
That is true. But at the same time, Okay. Let's put up
We
to a
can mark
vote.
this on whatever map we have and come back later.
I suggest we put this
And
up
what
to.
if that's too late?
I suggest we put this up to a vote. Because while us running in guns blazing is a terrible idea, if we leave things as they are, there's a chance it could go woefully wrong. And there is.
I never said guns blazing, I just said I want to go there.
Oh, really? Anyway, but there is one thing that we have that they won't be expecting. And she points to Charlie.
Point is, you're probably the strongest thing here, and there is a guy there that's also maybe as strong as you.
What we need is to make sure
Sure,
that
then.
what we need is to make sure the tree does not get under the cult's control. But then she stops. But then that would mean we'd have to deal with Rashi. This is a catch-22 here. If we leave things as they are, the cults will possibly keep control of the tree, or even get it. But if we beat them, then Rashi could get it, and I don't know what's worse.
We could always give it to the dragons.
Both are really bad.
Which dragons?
The crystal one.
What crystal one?
What crystal? The fucking one we met back in, where Mark's, daddy is.
The
The librarian wasn't a crystal dragon, was she?
You're not sure what type of dragon.
Yeah,
she was.
and he said
She had
dragons.
crystal in her, sort of.
He said dragons, not dragon. I was like, what? There's a clan of dragons? But either way.
Well, I mean, we know of like at least 2 on this continent.
Where's the second? Oh, right. Tempest.
Hunter.
Anyway. Okay. I
Or we
vote.
can give it to me.
No, that would be the worst possible idea. I'd rather give it to Rashi. But I think it would be a good idea that we go speak to Tempest first. He's been close here. He would potentially know what's been going on. If we just rush in without a lay of the land or a plan, that would just be suicide.
So, point of order, go see Dragon, then come here?
Yes.
Got
I
it.
thought we were putting this to a vote.
Well, that's my suggestion. If anyone disagrees, we'll vote on it now.
We can always get the lay of the land, figure out what's possibly going on, then go see Dragon.
Well, we'll put it to a vote. So,
What if we,
Because I do still have my robe.
what if we get ambushed by the cultists while we get the lay of the land?
Then we get to kill them.
which is
And
why,
I do still have my robe.
yes, your robe, but we have all determined that if you're anything, you're incapable of acting it normally, let alone like a cultist.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the Ben's cult. We're not normal at all.
Either way, I suggest we go for the dragon. So let's put it to a vote. All those in favor of going to see the dragon first, raise your hand. Hello, raise your hand.
Thorgrim very loudly sighs and then raises his hand like, "Ugh."
Charlie? You voting as well?
Nah.
Okay. So that means it is 3-1, Tauntaun. Alright, let's go see the dragon.
I mean, there's still Hubert and Riki. And Squib.
We all know that I don't get a vote. I just side with Adel Sade.
There's also Patterson.
Patterson does not count. Ricky,
And even if Hubert would vote, he'd vote for Adel Sade.
Ricky, Squib, though. Tauntaun, you got a point there. Ricky, Squib, what do you think?
Not going anywhere near that stupid tree, Squib says.
And Ricky?
I don't care.
Alright, we'll go into the dragon then.
Fine, Riley, take us to the dragon.
But can you go slower for the love of all that's holy?
Yeah, no lightning.
Fine, I'll just walk there.
Thank you.
You might break the axles if you do the lightning.
And your boat's too weak.
It's not a...
Technically, it's not my boat. I think I stole this from the Feywild.
It's not a... Never mind.
Of course it's a boat.
You're
Yeah,
right.
boat with wheels.
You're right, it's a boat. Now let's get going.
I'm fairly certain in the past he once called a carriage a boat.
Oh no, he did.
Oh yeah, because he rolled really poorly on an intelligence check.
I think he called a carriage a boat, a fish... What was it? What did he call a fish? He called a fish a shoe, and he thought all shoes were fish.
Specifically, he thought the fish was a boot.
Yes. And I know that he thought boats were something else. Was it a carriage? I think he thought boats were carriages.
Anyways, just get back on the fucking carriage, Idle.
She climbs back on.
My lady, you seem to have lost your composure there.
You don't say.
I do, in fact, say.
Eh.
Your sarcasm is not appreciated,
Shit, is
Hubert.
he actually walking?
Yeah, he is actually walking.
Tauntaun only said no more electricity.
And Charlie said he was gonna walk. So walking, Charlie is be due.
Can we at least do a brisk walk, Charlie?
Nah.
This may be the fate of an entire universe here.
Well, if it is, I'll help stop the destruction of it if I have to.
How well can you fight extraplanar beings?
I touched a god once.
Did you beat the god?
Yeah.
Can you beat 5 of them?
Well, probably. I did once
All
fight
at the same
Ares.
time?
I did once fight Ares and their children all at once. That was fun.
Me.
And they were all gods.
I'm beginning to see why Phase 3 never really happened. Humans are fucking weird.
So how long does it take us to reach our destination?
Hold on, I have to get a map ready.
Okay.
Map! Wait, battle map or dragon map?
Map. It does not
Battle
matter.
map
It
or
does not matter.
dragon map?
It does not matter. Just know it's a map.
It matters to me because we're not near our destination.
Shh.
Oh
Just know
boy.
that it's a map. My guy. It's okay. It's
Is
just
it?
a
No, it's
map.
not.
It's just a map. Specifically this map.
What the fuck?
Oh, neat.
This is here, right? I'm not seeing things. There's the giant skeleton.
Yes.
Probably a natural giant. Dog's in heaven.
Bones!
Why
Okay.
are
I'm
they-
Are we
stopping.
free to move freely?
I'm stopping here for the night. Charlie says as he unhooks himself from the carriage and gets ready to sit down.
Wait, Charlie.
Eh?
The bones. The glowing, does that have anything to do with the tree?
I don't know. I don't live here.
Bones!
Great. Well, I'm gonna go do an arcana check on them bones.
I would like to as well.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Fatal Sarday, you know whatever's causing this thing to glow like this. It ain't magic.
So it must involve the ether then. But then what on earth killed this thing? Ricky,
Huh?
any
Yeah.
legends about giants?
I mean, there's some legends about giants, but this area was hit by a very big, what can only be described as a wrath of God at one point.
Oh, this must have been the area where Draco went ham on when Draco slaughtered Rashi's people.
No, this area, I don't know, it was like a sun was dropped in the place for a brief moment.
Eh? Wait.
Wait. Dr. Kane mentioned
Meadow, are
something
you
like
thinking what I'm
this.
thinking?
I actually know what happened here.
What happened here?
So, this giant used to live in this area, and he kept people away from it because, you know, it was his land, but he would talk to people who would give him offerings. So I needed to travel through, and I gave him an offering, and this strange metal thing fell out of the sky, and when it did, there was a big bright flash of light, devastated the area.
Big.
Wow, so it's not.
I'm immortal.
When
I
did,
can't,
Squid, when did this happen?
I don't know, years ago?
Years ago. Was it 50 years ago? Around when the blood moons began?
I mean, possibly, maybe a little bit before that.
A little bit before that. Then this must have been before. Big metal thing fell out of the sky. And what else happened?
There was a big flash of light, intense heat, destruction everywhere, vaporized the trees.
That sounds very similar to the weapons that Lunaria and Solaria had during their escalation of conflict.
Specifically Solaria.
In fact, they dropped one on Lunaria. But I thought that area would... Oh, Tauntaun, everyone get away from the skeleton, quickly.
So, to clarify, I'm actually seeing a giant skeleton.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
There is, in fact, a giant skeleton.
Why should we get away from the skeleton?
Because that thing is radioactive.
That can't be good.
Radio, what now?
When the Solarians were at war with the Lunarians, they created a weapon that had a massive, and I mean massive, area of effect. It destroyed everything in its area, and anything that managed to survive would be hit with a sickness which could not be healed. It was devastating from what I heard. Solaria managed to hit Lunaria with it, though it took some intensive procedures just to lessen the effects.
So why are we lingering around here when that sickness could infect us too?
Actually, as you can see, a lot of the plant life grew back here, so...
I think
Most
it's
likely-
because... Oh, sorry. You continue?
It's actually thanks to that tree, he says, pointing to the glowing blue tree. It can purify, well, basically anything of the land.
Oh,
Oh, that explains
So
So
that.
is it safe to be on the skeleton or no?
I mean, I would assume so.
Well, it
Okay,
is.
I'm going back to the skeleton.
So that must mean that the skeleton's glowing because it's been hit with ether this whole time. Right, Nilo did mention how dark ether was some sort of destructive force. I'm guessing the good ether is the exact opposite of that, but why on earth would the Solarians send a weapon here?
correct. Refresh my memory. What's this ether again?
Ether?
is the progenitor to all energies in the universe.
No, Matt knows. Thorgrim does not.
Oh,
It,
we don't.
Yeah, 'cause-
Well, I only heard about it from King Nyla when we faced off against the Puppeteer's simulacrum. We're not quite sure what it is. At least they didn't tell me. But some kind of energy that's significantly more powerful than basically any other form of energy there is. The version that we saw him use, Dark Ether, it is a destructive, corrupting force. But it is incredibly powerful.
So, if these skeletons are bathing in this life-giving energy or whatever, is there a chance they'd be able to start moving?
I doubt it. Considering how long this has been occurring, that skeleton would have gotten up and walked away already.
Thorgrim's gonna look shifty eyes at the glowing skeleton again.
Charlie,
Sort of squint at it.
you're with the heroes. Did they ever do anything with the Solarian weaponry?
yeah, there was this one fight where we were trying to get rid of something. I think it got thrown through some portal or something.
That's exactly it.
It got
Meanwhile,
thrown through a portal. Well, I guess we found out where that went.
yeah, player now remembers where that nuke came from. Yeah. I think I mentioned this, Matt. The players were fighting evil Yaris on top of a mountain, and Yaris tried to set off a nuke, so they sent it through a portal. This is where the nuke landed. Yeesh.
Yep, right down in the middle.
Well, this is the consequences of our action of someone else can deal with this. Well, we are that someone else.
To be fair, the major person who said someone else can deal with this was Obi.
Yeah, while Logan was like, I don't think we should be sending this stuff through portals.
Not my problem.
I don't think we should be sending this stuff through portals. Hey, I'll fucking send it.
So, it's actually a little disappointing to see that the heroes would do something so reckless.
Perhaps they did not realize where it was being landed.
I suppose, but even then.
Or perhaps they thought they were sending it somewhere safe and it ended up being drawn here.
Well, I'll have to let them know what happened then. Assuming we manage to get back.
We'll be able to get back.
I'm hoping that Tempest will know how to get us back, assuming he's as smart as Mark says he is.
I mean, aren't dragons supposed to be, like, super duper smart? Like,
Depends on the dragon.
For example, white dragons are typically bestial in nature.
Huh.
And even then, the former queen of Lunaria had a gigantic white dragon that acted like a knight. So even among the dragons, there is some discrepancy.
Like us.
Like us. Also, Charlie, I apologize for losing my coal and exploding at you at the carriage.
Eh.
Did I just see something whiz by?
Was it
Yeah, it was
Goose?
Patterson coming by Contact.
Oh.
We're climbing all over the giant skeleton.
I swear that was a goose for a second there.
You know, it would be a really fucked up boss if the gigantic skeleton just stood up. I'm kind of waiting for it to
Screw up
happen.
and Ponton and Patterson are just suddenly in some eye sockets.
Yeah,
I'm
just
aware-
like
I'm
considering
aware that it would be
cons-
fucked up if it stood up.
considering the size of the goddamn thing, I think it would be beyond huge. I think this
stood
thing,
up.
like, is
It
bigger.
stands up, starts flapping its arms and going honk, honk, honk.
Oh god.
Honk.
Actually, Charlie, I have a question.
Charlie looks up at you as he begins cooking.
What happens if, for example, she pulls out the Dark Ether shard? This were to interact with the normal Ether.
I don't know. Never really saw much of it. I think if it were to mix, it would pull some guy called Pentagon or something.
Can I roll a history check for that? I'm not sure if she'd know.
Wait, isn't Pentagon like a shape or something?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but apparently this guy was named Pentagon. He was also apparently really strong, but I never got to fight him.
Huh.
I thought it was Paragon.
No.
You unfortunately don't know too terribly much about either, so you don't know if that's factual or not.
She'll put the dark ether back in the pouch, but we'll look to the skeleton slowly. So this is the effects of ether. They managed to completely revitalize an area that was decimated by a powerful weapon. I even saw the remnants of what happened as a result of that weapon. Half a century later, and that area is still practically barely recovering, only thanks to one of the legendary hero's actions. Even then. If this is what normal ether can do, if dark ether were to do something like that, that would be... And she just shakes her head. Wait, what if that's what the cult's planning?
Tauntaun's not there, but I'm assuming that is definitely not what the cult's planning.
What do you mean, my lady?
Well, dark ether is an all-corrupting force that would basically probably do the opposite of what that tree is doing to this area. It would cause everything to decay. Slowly erode. Assuming that the cult is somehow able to turn that light ether into dark ether, it could cause waves upon waves of death in this area.
Or they could be searching to try and get the great ones to feast on it.
Or that.
It is a large sum of energy after all.
Hey, Phenom,
What?
guess what I found?
What have you found?
The only reason I saw it was because I thought I had accidentally drawn a square, because when you zoomed all the way out, it's just a green border and a little white dot.
Why, Jordan, why?
The goose is always watching.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.